streets with diamonds in our eyes. Out with the vampires under a midnight sky. My mind so hypnotized. It was exciting. It was the 90s. Mama didn't understand it, and Daddy always said that I was going too far. Said there's never any compromising if you try to win the battle to be who you are. I danced to the left, I danced to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Someone who can hear me and drink from the light, to see things from the same side. Is there anybody out there? 5 years later, I'm out with the same old faces and dead end braces. Things kept going wrong. I'm getting to thinking my daddy was right all along. So if you take a little walk on the wild side, be careful that you never slip your hands from the wheel. There's never any compromising when you're blinded by reflections from the part of you that's real. I dance to the left, I dance to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there?
What's up, everybody? Back at it. The award-winning WPIG 1651 coming at you on a Tuesday. Missed you yesterday, but we're back in action for the rest of the fucking week. Can you believe it? But there's only one person I trust to get us as hype as possible. Oh, John O'Bon says, what was that countdown? Huh? You mean this? I'm not saying anything else about the countdown, John O'Bond. It's a secret. I can't say anything else about that, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. And I've already said too much. Anyways, let's get back to the spokesperson of WPIG that wants to get us started in the right way. Come on, Mark. Hit
Today
him.
we are waking up early, and today we're going upscale, and today we are busting out the lawn chairs, and today we're reliving our childhood. Today it's happy hour, and today we are bulking up, and today we are stripping down, and today we're going to be licking our fingers, and today we're taking an icy dip, and today we're heading over the edge, and today we're rolling the dice, and today we are yucking it up, and today it's time to get to work, and today we're checking the charts, and today we're watching the wallet, and today we're staying sharp, and today we're smoothing things over, and today we are all fired up, and today we're cooling off, and today we're making friends, and today we're checking the mail, and today we're heading to the farm, and today we're scratching our heads, and today we're roughing it, and today we are studying the science books, and today we are riding high in the saddle and jangling our spurs, and today...
Oh, hell yeah, that's what I'm saying. We are riding high in the saddle, and we are jangling our spurs. That's how I like to approach every difficulty I find in life. High in the saddle, spurs, jangling. Hell yeah. That's not all the fun we got for you today, though, folks. We got another guess the sport, okay? That's the problem. You got to guess the sport. Do you have an idea of the sport they are talking about here? Okay, you ready? Here we go. Guess the sport starts now. Go. Let's get off this screen real quick. We don't need any more, Mark. Get out of here, Mark. All right, here we go. It's all audio. It's an audio stock quiz, okay? Guess the sport. Go.
It's a game of inches. Ask the Cox.
True.
And they're taking those inches.
Yes.
You know,
do you take those inches?
Absolutely. When you're on the court,
yes.
you have every little. I think the Cox got this tonight. The Cox go hard.
They do.
Hard.
Listen.
Like this team was tough.
Listen.
Like in those other games, as she was finishing in the lane, the length of the Cox is long.
It is. It really is. Not here, though, but it is. That is basketball. That's a basketball. And yes, it is. One more. This is not actually a sport, but could you guess what they're talking about? What's the topic they're talking about here? Okay, one more. This is a British-style one for you. Let's go.
If raspberry jam rippled through.
You give me an empty bit. It's important you get the filling right the way round. Quite often I need 2 holes so that I can squirt.
Who doesn't?
You squeeze the bag.
Yeah.
When you meet that little bit of resistance,
Yes.
it usually means it's full.
That does. She knows her stuff, though.
Why are you laughing?
We're just children. Sorry, Dame Pro.
When you meet
Exactly.
that little
Stop
bit
it.
of resistance, you do know the bag is full. And that is, look at you guys, that is the great British style bake-off. Hell yeah. And when you do meet that resistance, that is a good indication that it is full. Okay, one more thing to show you here before we get to the recap of yesterday, which of course was a fucking good stream, by the way. Good day. All the good stuff happens on my day off, right, guys? So how about this? I'm going to read this for you. This is a message in Twitch chat from Derek Loves Lemurs, and I will read the whole thing for you. 50 bits, he says, "Hi, Phil. I can finally use my own bits and put my cheer on stream. Mom finally let me get bits. I like SummerSlam. My question is, do you ever smell your shoe before you put it on or after you take it off at the end of the day? It's what I do after school to see how clean they are." All right, I'm just going to leave that there for you and stop. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. Enough of that. Okay, big ups Mr. Extravagant, who says, just wanted to give you a shout out to all the heroic former Street Fighter players out there. Thank you for your service. Yes, thanks so much for doing what you do, right? So many of us wish we had the bravery that you have, but we don't, because we know we could go to an arcade and get yelled at by people. We might have to hide in the bathrooms when people talk smack to us. We could have to deal with people like the King of Hate and Team Hate yelling at us. We might have to lose money matches and give money out when we lose. And it's really fucking tough. Thank you so much for everyone that has sacrificed to play Street Fighter. And don't let people forget that you have played Street Fighter either. Always wear that like a badge of honor. Philip would wear... If he could, he would wear the hat or something. 4th place at EVO. Keep wearing it. Today, welcome to the Edmonton Oilers and Dallas Stars game. Today, we'd like to recognize the efforts of our heroic former EVO competitors. Today, we have 44-year-old Darkside Phil, who was once 4th at EVO. Thank you. Anyways, big ups to everyone who really did provide their service to all countries, whatever country you're a part of. Big ups, everybody, for Memorial Day style yesterday. Okay, let's get to the actions of yesterday. So we're going to start with this. So there is, we've heard the story of Philip almost getting in the army a few times, okay? So apparently he tells this story again yesterday. And if we need to, we can fact check exactly what... We can fact check this if we need to, right? Because he's told the story a few times. But let's get to the yesterday style telling of this from Memology 101. Let's go.
I would like to say one quick thing. For those who don't know, today is Memorial Day in the United States. This is a national holiday here, but I know I have an international audience. Not everyone celebrates it. But I want to take a moment to just say, first of all, thank you to anyone out there who serves in the American, wow. That's a pretty botched thing. Let's try that again. Thanks to everyone out there who serves in the American military.
Thank you.
I very much appreciate your service and the sacrifice that you give to keep this country safe and to give us the freedoms that we have. Today on Memorial Day, we take a moment to remember those who gave the ultimate sacrifice, those who didn't come back from their deployments, and to say, thank you so very much. We're never going to forget you. And it is...
Oh my God, beautiful tribute. Thank you so much. We're never going to forget you. And... what else can I say here? Thanks. I guess you didn't come back. Anyways, we're trying to hit a goal here so I can eat some Red Robin.
Very much. We're never going to forget you. And it is an honor and a privilege to be able to live in the country that you defended and gave your life for. Thank you for that. Okay? If you know anyone today who's in the armed forces,
it's possible to donate to me in their honor, and I will accept all donations in their honor if you'd like to do that, in remembrance of them. So please, if you'd like to do that, go ahead. That would, and by the way, if you do donate in someone's honor that was killed in the line of duty, that will count towards the goal. Okay, so a lot of people are asking, will that count towards the goal if I donate in someone's name? And it will count towards the goal. Thank you.
Reach out to them and just...
No Argentinian heroes, though, okay? That's a little bit of a sore spot around here. So, unfortunately, we will not count the Argentinian hero donations, but every other country... Well, not every other country. The countries that have a strong currency, thank you. We do appreciate everybody, though.
Just say thanks. They're going to appreciate it. Trust me. Okay? Okay. Today, traditionally, a lot of people do cookouts and do... holiday get-togethers with their family members.
Definitely.
All right. Sadly, for a lot of people in America, today is a day of shopping and drinking.
Why is that sad? Do whatever the fuck you want. God damn. Around here, it gets to be madhouse down here in South Carolina near the beach, so it's a stay-home holiday style for our family. But yeah, it's a madhouse.
Ask me how going out and
It
shopping.
was raining like shit, though, but anyways.
America, today is a day of shopping and drinking. Don't ask me how going out and shopping honors the troops. And don't ask me how getting so inebriated that you're drunk driving and acting like an idiot
definitely
honors those who serve. It doesn't. But sadly, in America...
How does... Okay. Why do you equate drinking to everyone's drinking and driving? Like, some people... Most people actually can drink without the driving part, but all right, definitely.
You tend to turn everything into some kind of a commercialized holiday for yourself rather than for the actual intended purpose, okay?
What do you want to do? The people that died can't exactly drink with you anymore, brother. What do you want us to do?
So I just wanted to say that before we get to an open Q&A.
What are the oldest, like, human, like... What should I say? Things in human culture is respecting the dead people, right? All around the world, all different cultures, every fucking we're talking thousands of years ago, people are celebrating the dead. But Philip doesn't get it. What do you want to do? That's what you fucking do.
Stuff like that. Please, today, say thank you to anyone who you know who has served, and this is sincerely from me to anyone out there who watches me or my content who has served in the armed forces.
Definitely.
I salute you and thank you so very much for what you have done for us.
My salute. Let's see the salute.
Served in the armed forces. I salute you and thank you so very much for what you have done for us.
Thank you.
Okay.
Great salute.
Oh,
that salute was really respectful, too. Nice. It was like a see you later. See you later.
I have no idea. If I had to serve in a military branch, which one would I pick? I don't know.
Okay, so which one would he pick? That's a tough question. I think he's going to say... He won't say Coast Guard. He won't say Navy, because he can't swim, right? So he can't say those. I think he might say... I think he might just say the level... Like, I don't want to say level 1 like it's a negative, but I think the kind of, like, general choices Army, right? So I think he might go... The not thinking kind of, I'll just do Army, I think. Let's see.
I don't know. Everyone has something that's extra.
Yeah, he can't swim, right? I thought that's true. Oh, no, he can't ride a bike. Can't climb trees. I thought he can't swim as a part of that lineup, too. But maybe I'm wrong.
Like specialized, but also pretty difficult. You know? I can swim, but I'm not a good swimmer. So should I be
okay, I can swim, but I'm not a good swimmer. So that means he can't swim. Go ahead.
in the Navy? Right? I'll say this. I probably wouldn't be in the Air Force because I have an abnormal fear of heights. Just irrational fear of heights. It doesn't make sense. I just have a fear of heights. So I probably...
You'd be great You'd be great then.
Couldn't do that. You can be in the Air Force and not be in the air? I mean, that's true, but what's the point? Why join the Air Force if the goal is not to be in the air?
Because there's thousands of positions they need filled. Not everyone in the Army just gets in a plane and flies around. Did you know that, Philip? All right, guys, everyone in the Air Force, let's go. Get in your plane. Let's go.
Is that what you want to do? Like, nah, the recruitment story is stupid because
why is it stupid? Because so many people made fun of it, and now you realize how stupid it fucking was, and we can't retcon it enough? Let's see.
The thing. I've told a story of how when I was in high school, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. And I went to a recruitment office, and there was a very cocky recruiter. And he was so cocky.
Okay. What that means, by the way, is just confident, probably squeeze Philip's hand with a nice, firm handshake, you know? Look Philip in the eye. All these things are very scary for Philip. And it seems that this guy's cocky, right? But in reality, he was just a straight shooter that looked Philip in the eye.
Yeah, it actually turned me off.
Dude, did you look in the fucking mirror, you stupid muppet?
From considering enlisting. I was seriously considering it at one point.
Yeah, right.
And then the guy was such a dick that I was just like, I don't want to do it. And I didn't. But I don't want to sit here and tell that story on Memorial Day and be like, oh, that's representative of all who serve. It's not at all.
I know, but you could tell the story without making it like that, you know?
It just goes to show if you have the wrong person in a position like that it could actually change a lot and hinder a lot. And I wonder how many people that guy turned off from recruiting just because he was a cocky dick.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean,
because what? Wasn't like sucking Philip off? Oh my God, sir. Oh my God, look at you. You look so strong. Don't have to worry about your physical. Look at this guy. I can tell by your walk, you are confident. Like, what did he want? That's what he wanted, actually. Like, legitimately. You know.
I mean, think of it this way. If it weren't for that cocky recruiter, I might have enlisted. I might have engaged in an entire lifetime of military service, in which case I never would have been in competitive Street Fighter. I never would have ever stepped foot out.
No! I don't even want to think about a world where that doesn't happen. Please, Philip. Not on Memorial Day. God. I don't want to imagine a world where Philip doesn't get into a competitive Street Fighter. Who does? No!
In which case, I never would have been in competitive Street Fighter. I never would have ever stepped foot on. I probably never would have watched the Angry Video Game Nerd or the Nostalgia Critic. I never.
Why? You can't watch YouTube if you are in the military? Man, strict rules over there. All right, guys. No YouTube for the rest of your life. I don't give a fuck. When you're at your house and you're off time, no YouTube. None of that dumb shit. Okay, cool.
Never would have thought to do a YouTube video. I never would have been engaged in any of this stuff. I would have just been a military guy for my whole life. You know, what a different life that would have been.
Definitely. Yeah, please.
What an idiot. Someone in chat just says, oh, you wouldn't have been good for the military because you struggle with confrontation.
Yes. Yes, that's true. As he already proved by his interaction with the recruiter. All right. You get it. Tony T makes a great point. They literally fought for our right to shop and drink. Yes. They fought for the freedom, for our freedom to choose whatever you want to do. That's the cool part. Right? But I guess, no, we can't do that. We can't have fun remembering people that died for us. Don't do that. That's the bad thing. And definitely don't drink. Oh, fuck no. Don't drink and have fun. Keel says, Meme Day isn't about current military. That's Veterans Day. Oh, Memorial Day is about current military. That's Veterans Day. Oh, he doesn't know the difference. You know this, Keel. He just wants you to remember he was a nice guy that respects the military. He definitely had a lot to say. That's it. Mickey Thor says, press F to tip your respects. Please, there is a military support goal. If you'd like to support to your loved ones in your name, I will accept those tips. Press F to tip your respects. Thank you. Jordan Grazing Porto says, his salute, hi, how are you, scary movie scene. You know what? Let's watch it. I haven't seen that in so long. I wonder if it's worth going back. Scary movie.
Black and white, our Native American friends. Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Well, it is therefore my honor and white, our Native American friends. Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Well.
Wow. Is he Canadian? I never knew that. What a legend. Him and Avril Lavigne and Chad Kroeger. 3 of the best Canadian exports ever in history, right? And it doesn't get much better than those 3, right? Leslie Nielsen, Avril Lavigne, Chad Kroeger. Any more? I can't think of them. So, anyways. Oh, Nibbity, here you go. My grandfather's in the Air Force. Okay, that will go towards the goal, Nibbity. Thank you so much. I'm sure your grandfather would have appreciated that. Big ups, Nibbity. And thanks for your grandfather, wherever he is up there. Or down here, I don't know the difference, but big ups. He's a legend no matter where he fucking is. My grandfather as well, I never got to meet him, but he was in the Marines. But he died before I came out, unfortunately. But I'm sure he's a legend. I think of him as a legend, and I'm named after him. But this is all stolen valor because I never met him and I didn't know anything he did. But my dad thought enough of him to call him my exact name. So that means he's pretty cool. So there we go. I have the exact first name and middle name as him. But anyways, he must be a legend up there. I wish I got to meet him, but I didn't. Anyways, let's move forward positively here. Jordan Fadeaway says, pour out all your loose Velcro wallets into my PayPal in remembrance of those fallen people, what are called fighting soldiers, whatever. What are called fighters, soldiers, just whatever. Yes, please tip. Thank you. Big ups, Jordan Fadeaway. Oh, Nibbity saved, named as a grandparent. There you go. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool. Chew has put the kibosh on that for our kids, though. I said, I could name our kids my name, too. She said no to that, though. And that's probably the right call. I was not in the military or do anything like that. But She didn't want a junior situation. But I am whispering at my kid's ear that you could do that to me. You know, if you think I'm that cool, you could name your kids after me. That'd be kind of cool. But we'll see if she goes for it. I don't think they're gonna go for it.
Yes, because the entire time that I was a competitive Street Fighter player, and at every single moment I was in a confrontation with opponents, and I was beating them and winning tournaments, and I was performing on a stage in front of thousands of people, and I'm here every single player. And
hold on. Let's get back on track about this confrontation thing.
Yes, because the entire time that I was a competitive Street Fighter player, and at every single moment I was in a confrontation with opponents, and I was beating them and winning.
That's not a confrontation, sir. That's a video game. It's not a confrontation. That's not what he's talking about.
Tournaments, and I was performing on a stage in front of
performing on a stage in front of thousands. The amount of times he performed on a stage in front of thousands of people is probably 2 or 3. And I don't think there was ever even thousands of people in EVO when he started. 2004 EVO, 2005 EVO, there's not thousands of people there yet. I don't think. I might be wrong. Right, Jaha's there. Yeah, wasn't there? Like 2000 EVO, there's a few hundred people there, and they don't even have a big spot yet. But anyways, he had thousands of people. Yeah, thousands of people. Yes, Philip.
With opponents, and I was beating them and winning tournaments, and I was performing on a stage in front of thousands of people.
Yeah.
And I'm here every single day with a public face. Oh, yeah, I'm really bad at confrontation. You fucking mouth drooler. You stupid dunce. Why do you...
Streaming is also a confrontation. Did you know that? Streaming, gaming to an audience is a confrontation. Yeah, definitely. Same as being on the front lines.
Listen to morons.
Yeah. He performed in front of thousands of children on May 1st. He did do that. That is something he did. That was not a confrontation, though. No, we actually did see his confrontation in terms of 11-year-old on the VR chat. And he said, I would have slapped the shit out of that kid, but only after going to a different room. So that was a really good example of how Philip handles confrontation. Okay?
Yeah, I'm really bad with it. I just can't handle the pressure. You're right. I just crack. Constantly cracking. You got it.
Like you are right now.
Oh, really? Battle Duck says,
yeah, good point too, Dead Bears. Who called me a pattern player? Philip gets quiet real fast. I wasn't you did the corner pattern. That's what I said.
Parents always put enlistment forth as a punishment, saying if you don't go to school, you have to go to the army. Now looking back at it, I'm thinking maybe it was a missed opportunity. You know? You got to understand, that's a huge sacrifice, right? You're giving up your personal freedoms, and you're risking it all. You have no idea what's going to happen in the world when you enlist, and at any moment you could end up being deployed into a freaking war zone.
That's the
and,
that's the long
that's
and
what
short
you're signing
of it.
up for. That's insane levels of commitment, courage, strength, fortitude, things a lot of people don't have. Wishy-washy,
And you're saying you do, by the way?
Hello, people who can't even fucking take someone spelling their name wrong on their coffee cup at Starbucks, or God.
Yeah. God forbid you get your DoorDash order wrong, right? Or your DoorDash order too early.
Forbid someone say something to you on the internet and you get all, I got internet bullied.
This is insane.
Right? Unbelievable how some people are. So you have to understand that the people who enlist have a level of strength that is very different from the common person. Oh, no. No vacation coming anytime soon, RBG overload, which is probably...
Well, here's some confrontation he's talking about. RGP overload. Yoda Hall says he would be rejected for being deemed untrainable. It's a real thing. I really, you'll never fucking know. But when the going gets tough, he gives up. So... I wonder how long in the process he would get till the going got tough, right? In the basic training, I mean, right? Like, it's probably day 1. But, like, what's the steps to get there, right? What's the part of the psych evaluation? Well, I already said we're gonna get Misery Merchant in here again to talk about this phenomenon of what it takes to get in the military, because they definitely served, and I want to know. What tests would they do before you get into it? right? And then how far along would Philip actually make it? Like, hypothetically, right? This pale-skinned borderline hermit has 0 life experience. We would have flamed him in my Marine Corps units. That's what I'm imagining, right? And he'd be bitching about everything, you know, all the time, which I'm sure everyone's bitching, right? It's tough, and everyone's talking about that, but it'd be a little bit different with him. Like, what are they doing this to us? This can't be real. And all the instructors are against him, you know? This guy hates me. He has it out for me, just like every other job he's had. And that all his other jobs didn't involve a physical aspect. Iron Reaper 2000 says, imagine Phil is a drone pilot. Dude, the joystick froze because of lag. It's not my fault the drone hit one of our Humvees. I did nothing wrong. He'd think he's good at that, but then someone would send the army a dossier of hate of him controlling that helicopter in GTA, then he wouldn't get that job, right? Remember that? When is my Xbox ever locked up?
Probably an intrusive question anyway, because if we were going to go are the common person.
Okay, go ahead, Philip.
Oh, no vacation coming anytime soon, RBG overload, which is probably an intrusive question anyway.
Why?
If we were going to go on a vacation, we probably wouldn't tell you anyway. But no, we don't have anything planned right now. Right now, to be honest, the next couple of months for gaming are quite busy. All right. And, you know, we don't, right now, I'm in a position where if things keep going the way they're going right now, and I'm able to have things move forward positively the way that they're going, then I can save up some money. And once I have some money actually saved, then maybe I can say, hey, let's start planning something. But
okay, it's been like this for how many years now? Since the bankruptcy, basically, he's been saying, once I save money, then I'll be able to do a vacation. During the King arc, remember when he was making more money than he has in many years, he said the same thing. Well, if we can keep this going till the end of the year, which it did, that still wasn't enough to take any vacation. Remember, we're going to take a day off, an extra day off. I'll take an extra day off. That lasted for about a month, and that could be health related too, not even that. Big up Mr. Extravagant says, why do you think he never mentions that his father served in the military? Seems weird to me. That is weird, and I didn't even think about that. Thanks for bringing that up. Like, apparently it's known that his dad was in the military, right? According to, I think, his public LinkedIn or something. Like, why wouldn't you point that out? Why wouldn't you say that? This is the time you say that. This is the time to be proud of, all military, people in the military. But even more so if your own dad did. That's a pretty cool thing. Right? I think. Marine X says, I think it outshines him. That could be, and that's a sad thought, isn't it? I don't want to make people think my dad is cooler than me. Like, no matter what thing your dad did in the military, still in the military, God. Snorting Cat said, they died so Ree could beg. Yes. Thank you, Snorting Cat. Oberkan says, facing Jaha was like fighting the Spetsnaz dude. Well, can you get out of the Spetsnaz, or however you pronounce this, if you just say you're an alcoholic? That'd be kind of cool. If you could. I don't know. Is that possible? Can you say I'm an alcoholic? They'll leave you alone. Hoskew says, even if he wants to LARP like he's good with confrontation, the problem is the amount of confrontation he causes. He'd argue with the sergeant week 1 and quit. Yeah. He would start the confrontation with the, and they'd just be done with it. They would just be done with it real quick. Like, all right, this guy's not gonna cut it. Infamous KS says, war is hard. Street Fighter 2 Turbo is harder. You get it?
Right now, I don't want to just blow all the money that I have immediately. That'd be pretty dumb, So no, I'm not playing anything right now.
Definitely.
For Microsoft Flight Simulator. What a fun time it's been playing this game, guys. Really. I never thought something like this with geography and tourism would be as fun as it's been, especially because personally I'm terrible at geography and I haven't done a lot of tourism because I don't have money to really do it. I never had money to do it. And quite frankly, to be very honest with all of you guys, with the way my life's going, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to. You know, a lot of people ask me, oh, Phil, would you
music is so good.
like to go to Europe? Would you like to go to Japan? Would you like to go to these places with your wife? I'm like, yeah, I'd like to, but I don't think I'm ever going to be able to. Like, I'm just being real. You know, I'm not trying to be a downer or nothing, even though it's kind of sad to think about it. Like, I think I'm pretty much going to be here forever with the way things are going. So it is what it is. I really enjoyed going all around the world with you guys over the last couple of months and experiencing, you know, these things firsthand because, you know, most of us probably never will, right? Most of us will never have that opportunity to be in these places and see these things. Here's Sugarloaf Mountain, which I'm assuming is just a...
That's amazing. I didn't get that music. Amazing music right there. Yes, most people can never travel anywhere or do anything fun in their life. And they're definitely successful too, by the way. Yes, definitely. Most people can't. Most people have to stay home 6 days a week and can't leave the house outside of going to PetSmart and Walmart. Oh, excuse me, not Walmart. PetSmart and Costco. Definitely. That's how most people live, actually. Definitely true.
See, here we go. Just ban the city. I knew it. Intrusive moron.
Definitely.
Fuck off. Stop asking personal questions, you dick.
All right, here we go. Kurosawa Kid did 100-bit cheers. So what's the most expensive thing you still have in your house? The most expensive thing I still have in your house is this band that I'm giving you right now because you directly violated what I just said a million times. Because it's priceless when I get to ban a piece of human shit who's trying to fuck with me. So fuck off and don't come back.
Fuck off!
You would love to see me kicking ass.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, the question was, what do you have any money saved? Oh, don't ask that question. That question hurts because you know the answer is no. Because we have to buy things. You know that. Come on.
To Evo. In what?
What? Go ahead.
You would love to see me kicking ass at Evo. In what? They don't have games at Evo I play. I don't like Street Fighter 6 anymore, so I don't play it. I don't play Tekken anymore. They have all modern fighters. I don't play any of that shit. I don't know what you think I would be playing at Evo. Would I ever go
in what way?
Go to a convention again? Ask Stuart. Well, Stuart, let me ask you this question. Let me answer your question with a question.
God, why couldn't we get this pre-stream today? You know, like this is good.
What would I do at a convention? I'm curious.
Walk as a free man, thanks to the liberty given to you by the members of the military. Walk around, have fun. You ever heard of it? Maybe Cat might get to do something fun for once.
Well, in what capacity? Are you saying, would I go to a convention as an attendee and enjoy the convention as an attendee?
What, as a plebe, a poor person? You couldn't do that, could you? Definitely.
Would I cover the convention as a YouTuber?
Well, that's true, Oberket. He's rocking the Zelensky fit. But he's not as in shape, so we got to keep it unbuttoned, obviously.
Or are you saying go to...
please, yes, have a booth, Philip. That would literally be the sideshow at the fucking circus. Like, I know people would go there, but it would literally be a sideshow situation. Is it really him? That's him. Yeah, go. Get close. Don't get too close. Don't get too close. He gets pissed. We walk past it. Yeah. Throw money. He likes it. If you throw money, he'll do a dance. Ask him to do the Wolverine. Go.
To a convention and I'm part of the convention.
Philip,
in what
viewers,
capacity
man.
Are you talking about? I don't really understand the question.
Yes.
Do a panel. On what planet do you think a convention would give me a panel?
They already wouldn't do it in 2012 when he was at the height of his powers. They ran out. 3 conventions had him, and that was the end of it. SGC wouldn't respond to his emails. Remember that? So if he couldn't get him at the height of his powers, I mean, come on. He got those 3. Yeah, MagFest wouldn't respond the next year.
I am a small rinky-dink YouTuber.
Wow. Oh, my God, he cried. Wow. What a baby.
Who gets 500,000 views a month on YouTube, if I'm lucky.
I was going to say, thank you for clearing that up. I want to make sure you said, if I'm lucky. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for saying that.
I'm infamous where everyone on the internet hates me for things that literally haven't happened. Okay.
Well, that's a little... Let's not go that far. All right? Let's not go that far.
Okay.
What was that June documentary? Did all that stuff, you admitted to a lot of that stuff? Or okay. Anyways. Oh my God. It's already we're not going to finish anything. Well, remember, today is a non-Preestream. So theoretically, it could be 30, 45 minutes, and we'll watch everything no matter what. Don't worry. I got some extra stuff, too, so we'll have fun no matter what. I promise you. I got you, guys. I got you.
What convention would give me a panel? For the record, back when I was actually a big YouTuber, when I was getting millions upon millions of views a month, all right? Even then, I wasn't guaranteed to get a slot at a convention. If you remember, one year I was at MagFest, and I did really well, and the next year, they denied me a panel. And I had to basically yell at them and be like, that's fucking disrespectful.
This is how he handles confrontation.
Denied me a panel. And I had to basically yell at them and be like, that's fucking disrespectful. Last year I came to your convention. We had tons of people showing up.
That's disrespectful. Yeah. Doesn't that tell you something about what they thought? They saw the panel, was like, holy shit, this sucks. Yeah, not happening next year, man.
People were having a great time.
The 50
and now you're telling me
there.
you won't even give me the same thing a second year when I've actually grown? Oh no, we were giving it to Game Grumps. That's the truth.
Game Grumps.
They gave it to Game Grumps.
Yes. So, I need to get on that panel. Game Grumps. I'm in. Game Grumps were also like much bigger than him at that point already, and they kept growing. By the way, you know, they got 5 million subscribers now. Philip, I know that's over the years, but still, they had a little more going on, and not everyone hated them yet.
So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to understand, I'm not some big YouTuber who's popular and seen in a positive light anymore. No convention is going to give Dark Side Phil a panel. Nor would I even know what I would do at said panel. Like,
yeah, you didn't even know then. What are you going to say? Not people don't hate Game Grumps, but they had a falling out, and I know, there's some controversy surrounding them I don't even know about. But I know that they broke up and stuff, but whatever.
But no, things are a lot different today than they were back then, that's for sure. Would I consider doing a meet and greet? What's the difference between doing a meet and greet and what we're doing right now? Anything
at a live thing where you can get people to sign stuff. Most people that have fans, like people are excited to meet them, but
consider doing a meet and greet. What's the difference between doing a meet and greet and what we're doing right now?
There you go. Thank you, Slime Draws Near. John Tron was replaced by a much less funny and talented person, and it pissed people off. There we go.
Any day you could just come to my stream and talk to me. Why do you need to meet me in person?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, so annoying.
Quite honestly, it's an honest question. What's the difference?
It's in real life.
I don't think there is one. You can easily come to my stream and just talk to me on any given stream. I'm not a hard guy to reach. So why would you want to go to a convention? See, again, that's what I don't understand. Little Alex Holmes says Little Alex Horn says meeting in person is more meaningful for a fan. It is. Again,
I don't know anything about liking anyone or having being a fan of anyone because I've never been a fan of anybody. That's what he's going to say.
Or Little Alex Horn says meeting in person is more meaningful for a fan. It is. Again, for me, it's not. Like I told you guys, I'm not the kind of guy that I idolize someone to the point where I need to meet them in person, right? Like, for example, Stan Lee. I absolutely respected the living crap out of Stan Lee. I love Marvel Comics. I love the stuff that he did for the comic book industry and for pop culture in general. I think he was a great guy. His cameo appearances were always funny. His interviews that were funny. Everything was good. Stan Lee was at a convention, a Comic-Con that I was at, and there was a giant line to meet him, and I said, I'm not going to wait in that line. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't give
because you think you're too good to wait.
a fuck.
I mean, what would I even going to say? Hi, Stan. Good to meet you. Shake his hand. Okay, big deal. What's the point? We could probably have
too cool to be a fan of anybody. What a life.
More meaningful conversation right now on this stream than we could have if we met in real life.
Sure. What the fuck?
You understand that, right?
I need to get that drop for when he says something stupid right here. This is a good drop right here.
Full conversation right now on this stream than we could have if we met in real life.
Sure. What the fuck?
You understand that, right? Because if I'm at a convention and there's a line of people to meet me,
you're going
to walk up, say hello, shake my hand, take a picture, get an autograph, you're out of here. Here we can actually talk and have a conversation back and forth. There's no real time constraint or problem here, right? I think it's easier to do it this way. You know,
that makes you so not relatable, doesn't it? Like, that's like the most non-relatable thing that, like, you know, I use this term very loosely. Let's say famous people have when they don't not fan of anything, right? Like, they're trying to be cool. Like, oh, I'm too above being fans of anything. I saw that like this Bobby Lee had an awesome. He interviewed the guy from Stardew, the Stardew designer, and he is like geeking out, and that makes him like so much cooler. I'm not some Bobby Lee fan. I don't even know what he does except be a comedian. But that was like, you could see his passion in it, and you're like, that's just a cool fucking dude. He knew all the details, you know? It's like, oh, I think of much higher of Bobby Lee for having a passion about something. You know, he's geeking out to the fucking Stardew dude. You know, and it was fucking cool. If you haven't seen the interview, I definitely recommend it, especially if you played Stardew at all. It's definitely cool. It's definitely, you just feel like this guy's a normal dude that's cool and funny, and that's it, you know?
I said, well, you get an autograph. What's the point of an autograph?
Oh, well, I don't know the details about Bobby Lee's history, but yeah.
What does that do? What does that symbolize? What does that mean? It doesn't mean anything. Anyone could just scribble their name on a piece of paper. It doesn't mean anything.
So why did you give away empty game boxes, Philip? You thought that was a good goal to have. I wonder why you thought that.
I would think that right now, if you asked me a question and I gave you 5 minutes of my time,
yes,
to answer your question, that would be more meaningful than you waiting in line for 2 hours at a convention to meet me, shake my hand, take a picture, and get an autograph, and then you're out of there.
I'm wondering why Philip did that. He bought CM Punk's autograph for $800 on a plaque. But that was a collectible, NCMNN. That's a retirement plan. Come on. Infamous KS says, making less now than Kino Arc, no savings. How do we not have savings from that incredibly increased income for those months? Well, I know. It's sitting all around him in equipment that he can't figure out how to use. So definitely a great use of money, right? No vacation, no retirement, but what do we have? We have shit around us that we can't even figure out how to use. So that's pretty cool. I mean, that's just good sense. The Pasta Maker says, what do you mean I can't remap the drone controls, huh? Big ups to Pasta Maker. The Grippa says, Phil would private pile in like an hour. And that means commit Minecraft, if you haven't seen that movie, I believe. I don't know. He would have a tough time. Let's just put it that way. Down Forward Punch says, military-style basic training is easier than getting Fei Long's chicken wing to come out. Sounds good. He knows confrontation, so. Oh, spoilers. My bad. That is a spoiler.
Don't you think?
Mm-hmm. Don't you think?
So that's what I don't understand about the whole fan thing, the whole idol thing, the whole convention thing. I just never understood it. I really didn't. Having fun and enjoying something. I never understood it. I don't even get it. Huh? Having fun enjoying things? Huh? Raising Poor says, I'm in line at WPIG. Hello. Shakes hands. Yeah, see? That'd be fucking cool. I'd be wanting to see who else is at the convention. I'm like, all right, I'm definitely meeting them because they're cool. I'd be having my people I want to meet if there's a convention. That'd be fucking hype.
I haven't had sex in ages.
So I had to include that. A lot of people asked for that.
Boss, he's a horrible person.
Not me.
I haven't had sex in ages.
That's
like I said, I love our rotation.
That's irrelevant. I just wanted to play that. No, just kidding. Here is Snort Burnell. And this is the end of the day stream yesterday, okay? Oh, no, not the end of, but during the pre-stream yesterday.
Right now. Here's the funny part about all this, right?
Please. Here's the funny part.
The usual idiots, right? The morons, the naysayers are saying, oh, Phil, don't you know that your views are down on DSP Gaming? Okay.
So who's saying this, by the way? No one's saying this. No one is bringing this up outside of maybe Kick viewers. But we still have to talk about it because of how much it's affecting him. So here we go. He definitely ignores the trolls, though. Okay, here we go.
I'm playing an incredibly lengthy RPG, an incredibly lengthy puzzle game, a retro fighting game, and a bunch of chill stream stuff. Do you think that's going to bring in mainstream attention and views? I'm not even playing anything that's new right now.
What does?
Of course my views are down. Doesn't matter. The streams are doing very well. people are showing up, engaging, and supporting the streams. That's where the majority of my support comes from. Why would I care that some of the videos aren't getting views? Who cares?
Who said
Overall,
this?
things are
What
good.
fan said
and
this?
things will pick up. New games are coming. Night Raid, the Switch 2 with Mario Kart World. We got a, what's that game? Mind's Eye. The whole week there of Summer Game Fest, Xbox Showcase. New great stuff is about to hit. Gaming, you know, bonanza is right around the corner. Why would I be worried and freaking out? But these idiots care about my shit like they know anything. They don't know anything. They're just dunces. Complete fucking morons who have to find something negative to say about everything. Guess what? I'm doing really good. Just so everyone knows.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're definitely not going to beg for money then today, right?
Doing really good right now. Things have been going really great for months. I appreciate. I mean, look, Dimitri came by. He put us on the front page. He boosted the views. That means I made some extra dough tonight because I'm in the partner program, and Dimitri knows that. He's doing me a solid. Why would I complain?
You're definitely not going to try to take advantage of that by not remembering to hit the button that says you're co-streaming, right? As he puts it. So if you didn't see, this was pinned. Now, I don't know who pinned this. Was it Kick themselves who can pin stuff? I kind of doubt that. I'm sure it was a mod. But this was pinned yesterday night. Okay, yesterday night. It says, "Hey there, DSP Gaming Real. We hope this message find you well. We are writing to kindly ask you for a moment of your time to check your emails inbox. Thanks in advance." Hey, oh, it's Kick support themselves. There we go. Kick did pin it. Big ups, everybody. Thank you. So there we go. That means, hey, brother, you keep forgetting to tick that box, and that means you get paid twice. Paid double what you should. So I know some people think he's trying to scam. I am in the camp of he's not. I think he's very lazy and just doesn't remember stuff to do. He can't remember anything extra to do in life, and that's one extra step he has to do. He's also a odd rule follower, right? Now, in his mind, he can change a lot of things into being like following the rules. Like he's not begging too much. He's following the rules. There's no rules that say I can't beg, so I'm doing it, right? But I think in this case, he's just stupid. And he doesn't remember to do it, and then he does it. And if he loses Kick because of that, it would be very funny. But I don't think it's because he's trying to be like a scammer here, okay? Slideshow has started. Big ups to Frog Machine, who has the moment Philip saw Stan Lee at the convention, and let's see how Philip reacted at that time, okay? Let's go.
I have a very far away view of Stan Lee. Funny story, like 5 seconds ago, we were up against that stage and didn't know he was coming out, and we walked away, and then there he is. Bad timing is what that's called.
Huh?
I knew something was suspicious because everyone was gathering around.
Right, and there was nothing going on. It's like, why is everyone gathering here? Damn it. All right, well, what are you going to do?
I'll live and learn.
So it seems like you were kind of excited to be that close. And also, yeah, he's excited to be in a spot that Stan Lee was going to stand in the future. Seems like you're pretty excited about it, huh? But, okay. Big ups to Iwamoto, who has also sent this my way. Look at this. That does work. But he sees Zelensky can zip it up. Philip can't do that because of the mood problem. You understand. But it does look very similar, doesn't it? Yeah, here we go. Where's the green? Oh, fuck, I closed it. Here's the Zelensky fit. There we go. There you go. See? Anyways. Big ups to Skullmaster, Master of Skulls, who says, is he taking a moral stance against having heroes? Yes. I think he wants you to know. I think he wants you to know that he's not a poor person that has heroes and idols. He's not like that. He's an idol and hero himself. Don't think he's at your low level, right? Logan K says, all of his explanations are a way to him to avoid saying the obvious. I think he genuinely fears trolls showing up, which they absolutely would. I think that's the long and short of it, too. I think that's why he's never going to go to a convention anymore. He's never going to go to a Street Fighter tournament. He's never going to go anywhere he doesn't have to go. That's why he's never going to go to travel. I think like low-key, not like it's a conscious thing, but I think he spends all his money that he has as a way to avoid going anywhere on a vacation, too.
Thank you for re-upping your membership.
Cat, we can't go anywhere. I have no money, Cat. And, she's not of the, gumption to call him out on that either, right? Say, well, you did buy a fuck ton of peripherals yesterday. Could we maybe not buy those? She doesn't exactly have the mindset to bring that part up, right? So Philip has found the perfect person to continue this lifestyle forever, right? Wesley H. in the house says, his inability to understand what fans like or want show how lazy of a creator he is and how little his potential for growth is. Well, yes, that's all true, and there is no potential for growth because he's the worst, he's just the worst entertainer on the internet, honestly, right? Honestly. That's not troll. That's just real. Bob Starsky asks, what time does Kaching start on Saturday? Not sure yet. I'm not sure yet, but I'll let you know ASAP, all right? It will be a very robust day. We're thinking it's probably going to be about 3 hours, but I'll let you know. Won't be too early. Want to make sure we have maximum availability. Okay, next up we have Scoot Towalker says, another productive day in the life of the compulsively contrarian, low-T, gambling and alcohol addicted life that is Unk. Big ups, ALT. Okay, real quick. Gambling. Okay, I want to be very clear. You're talking about DSP as the Unk. I wanted to make sure of that. Thank you, Scoot Towalker. I thought for a second you were talking about me and called me Unk, and I got scared. But now I realize you were talking about DSP as Unk, and I approve. Big up, Scoot Towalker. The slideshow has started. Let's get as far as we can into this one, though, before we start. Here we go. So we saw the controller thing again, and here we go.
No one. Everyone just dashed around,
okay.
right? So why even have it? Just have you move at that speed the whole time. It's kind of confusing that games still have this meaningless dash, okay? But the weird thing about it was, when I was playing Clair Obscur, my character would dash and stop, then dash and stop, then dash and stop, and they wouldn't consistently dash. We troubleshooted like crazy in Clair Obscur. We couldn't get the run to keep working. And it was insanely frustrating. Literally, the trigger worked every time we tapped it.
How are we talking about this again?
But if we had tried to hold it, it would not stay held. All right?
So we're talking about this again. I know we did on Sunday night. Why are we talking about this again?
Here's what happened. Between streams, first off, I went into the app and I found out that the controller had a firmware update.
Okay.
So I loaded the firmware update, and it worked fine. Okay? All right, good. I went into Doom the Dark last night. We played Minecraft. And when we played Minecraft, as you know, there's a lot of mining, and we were in a cave. We were mining a bunch of resources.
As you know, Minecraft, as you know, there's a lot of mining.
And the entire time we were doing that, I was holding down right trigger, and it never interrupted. It worked the whole time. So it stands to reason that this should work. There should be no issue. If I boot up Clair Obscur right now, we should be able to dash around, and it shouldn't interrupt.
Has turbo functionality, so you can set certain buttons to be turbo buttons. When you just hold down, they'll keep firing.
That's so annoying. That we do not need turbo buttons anymore, guys. Because you know what they do when you buy those fucking cheap controllers and they have turbo buttons? You accidentally hit them, and then you're annoyed because you can't figure out how to turn them off. Is that just me? But that pisses me the fuck off.
And you can program macros into it.
Oh, yes. More cheating.
Which is pretty neat. I've never had like a macro controller before. I don't think I would probably use it because that's kind of cheating. In a video game, if you have a series of inputs that can be mapped to one button, you're kind of cheating the skill challenge of the game, are you not? A lot of people do it, though. Today, a lot of people use...
That's just... Oh, Iwamoto says, correct, my wife always hits it. See, my thing, we're playing Mario Kart, and one of the kids will hit it. Not me, of course. I never would hit it. And then we got to all stop and get back to our spot. We fix it, and 3, 2, 1, go. But, you know, you lose the magic when you have to do the restarts, you know, just like NASCAR, you know?
Use macros, all right? So all of that is available in this controller. I love the cheese.
Stealthy Kubo says the game has a weird input recognition. Your left stick has to go maximum in one direction or else your sprint completely stops. So let's test that. I'm holding...
Marine X, thank you. Little guys is 8 to 14. Young guys is 15 to 25. Big bro, 26 to 35. Unk, 36 to 44. OGs, 45 to 55. Elder, 55 and up. So you and I are unks. Well, or big bro. Some people are saying in chat it could be a big bro. Oh, okay. Thank you, everybody, for saying I'm big bro.
Maximum in a direction. You see that, right?
A lot of people are guessing I could be Big Bro. So.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right. You're right.
I think that's what it is.
You're right.
I think that the game sprint is just a little weird. And because this controller has some different input recognition, has that Hall effect and everything.
Oh, God, okay, I'm bored of the controller
shit. It reads
shit.
a little different in the game. So, essentially, it's actually not the controller either. The game is just weird. Because, again, I played 5 minutes of Doom, the Dark Ages.
Okay.
I beat the entire courtyard, gauntlet of enemies, never had a problem. The controller worked every time.
Look, this guy is the biggest coward. Have you ever seen a coward bigger than this guy? All right, so what else do you guys want to talk about? And by the way, again, thank you. That actually was the first contribution to the stream, if you can believe it.
Yeah.
Typically, we get more than this for the podcast. It would be great to get some support right now, guys, to get some momentum moving before we start playing Blueprints.
To get some momentum moving. Big ups can't do agent. The Stanley doc looks sad, him being used for money. I did see the trailer of that. That does look fucking sad. Let him fucking be done, man. Let him fucking be done. What else can he say? You know what I'm saying? Let him be done. If he wants to do it, cool. But let him be done. He's done enough.
2 more hours of gameplay of Blueprints on the stream. Guys, this is the least supported stream I've had in ages.
What?
We are at $12.
Huh?
And we are, 3 hours into the stream. Okay? Now, we still have 2 hours left.
I mean, oh yeah. He is done now, by the way. Thank you for pointing that out.
Please support.
He is done at this point. But before he was totally done, they did use the fuck out. They squeezed him as much as they fucking could.
Blueprints. I've absolutely loved this game, and I've loved keeping it in the rotation. I want to keep it in the rotation. We put so much time into it. Every time we play, we have advancement. I have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
Please support Blueprints today.
Okay.
If you like this stream, if you like this game, please support it, all right? I would appreciate that. Anything. A super chat, a tip, a membership, a sub. Right now, we have 1 membership, 1 tip, 1 super chat.
Okay, cool.
And,
it's all spread
that's
around.
It.
Cool.
And that's why we're at, like, what, $12? Oh, excuse me, we're at $17.
Okay.
So, you know, please support if you can, all right? All right, here we go.
He's making money on these streams, so maybe he just doesn't care. Maybe it's time to pull that rug out from under him, too. He's going to continue the clown show and not help himself as long as people keep giving him money to do it.
Yes.
I mean, he needs help, man.
Wow.
And if you just keep enabling him, he's going to keep making this garbage every fucking day. In the meantime,
get it?
Please support the stream. As you know, today is the least supported stream I've done in ages.
As you know.
Like ridiculously low support. Please, for Blueprints, I've loved playing this game as long as I have. I want to keep going. Look, every time we play, we're unlocking new mysteries and stuff.
Yeah.
All
if you love mysteries and stuff, I mean, you gotta donate.
Please, let's get some support. And let's get it happening. All right? Please, all right? When I come back, let's get a nice sub bomb or something in place. All right? All right, guys, thank you. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Disgusting beggar. Shout out to your future stepdad. They're here and they just gifted 10 subs over on Kick. Shout out to Only Iced Coffee.
I'm gonna have to give up. There's no way, guys. I could solve this. It would take me an hour. I don't have.
Oh, yeah, the classic. I could solve this, but it'll take me too much time. So I better look up the answer.
Hours to stream. No one wants to stare here watching me do this. I hate to say it. You know, this is great for someone playing it for themselves. They want to do this. It's not for
They want to play the game and solve puzzles? Yeah, those assholes, right?
You know, it's not. No one cares about this as is. And now I'm trying to do this. Like, dude, I'll never figure this out. Oh my god. All right, let's see if this makes sense. So first, you move the black. Okay? Great. Now you got to get the white to the top. Then you click the white. Whoa, wait, what?
What?
When you click a white next to a gray, it turns the gray into a white. How would I have known that?
Playing the game and trying it?
I would have never known that. All right. So now, now we have all kinds of stuff going on.
Now we have all kinds of stuff going
That's
on.
going to rotate the white down to the corner. Yup.
Oh, look at him reading. Look at him reading. Look at him reading. He knows what to do, though, definitely.
That's going to rotate the white down to the corner. Yep.
Let me look here. Okay, hang on. Let me look down here. Okay, let me see. Oh, let me scroll. Hold on. I went off the screen. Hang on, real quick. Hang on.
Are you kidding me? Clicking a orange between 2 white makes it a white. Again, you would never know that. You'd have to do endless trial and error.
Really?
Endless trial and error. To do endless trial and error.
Really?
That's a good one for a random Vikes thing. That's a good one. Sometime we could break out this one. You know, what do you think about this? What do you think about that joke? Let's push our random Vikes button, and then it comes up like this.
Really?
Right.
Endless
That's good.
trial and error to figure this out. Wow. Could clone the whites.
Okay. Big ups to David who sent this from the SRK. Okay, this is the SRK post here. We got a micro Dead Sea Scrolls here. And I'll read it to you here. It's a lot, but I'll be signing autographs for $20 for anyone who is interested. Okay? Give me a break. Gamers are just gamers. They are normal people. Most top players are really cool guys to chill with in real life. They are not, he's talking about himself, by the way. They are not cocky people who are going to brush you off like nothing if you just come up and say, "What's up?" and that you respect their skills. A lot of people came up to me to congratulate me for beating the Empire at ECC, and I didn't get pissed off or act like a snob. I was actually surprised, and I thought it was pretty cool that, oh, fuck, he started. We'll go back to that, I promise. Hold on. Let's finish this pre-pre.
Good morning, everybody. How is everyone today? Welcome to the
stream.
We'll go back.
I promise.
And welcome to a big gameplay-filled segment. This will not be a formal podcast. I'm just going to hang out with you guys for a few minutes.
Okay, let's get poll on the length, by the way. I will do it again. How long until the podcast... how long until YouTube mode, okay? So, I'm going to do it that way because you have to remember there could be a break. So keep that in mind, okay? 0 to 20, 20 to 21 to 40, 21 to 30. I think that's the way to do it here because I think it's more than likely to be in that time zone. And a time frame. 40 plus. Here we go. Oh, and look at this shirt! Please, please do not notice the long sleeves under, okay? Do not notice the sleeves under my shirt. Please ignore. There is nothing to see here. Thank you. And I'm not coping.
Minutes until we get settled in. We get a few more people here, and then we're going to begin with a mega gameplay stream of Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I felt... much like last week, what we did with Doom the Dark Ages, where 2 days I didn't do a podcast, but instead I just did extra gameplay. I felt like that would be in order for today as well. You know, the more gameplay, the better. When we're playing Claire Obscure, an incredibly long RPG, but it's also incredibly good. Definitely wanted to get as far as I can. So
he's so freaking out about his clothes already.
Definitely wanted to get as far as I can. So let's see how it goes today. How's everyone doing? That's correct. My undershirt, I made sure today.
Yeah.
I actually shrunk this shirt in the wash on purpose. I put it in, what is it, hot water you use? I made sure to...
Okay. You didn't know that hot water shrunk stuff? He wasn't sure about that fact. Hear that?
Shirt in the wash on purpose. I put it in, what is it, hot water you use? I made sure to make this...
What is it, hot water you use? What else could it be?
This overshirt be extra small so that my undershirt would stick out even further so as to bother people as I was on stream during this brief segment before we gamed today. Sadly, when we go to the gameplay, this won't be prevalent. I'll show you.
Oh.
You can't see it.
You already checked it.
So this is disappointing because when we go to play the game today, you won't be able to see the undershirt sticking out.
He already checked it.
So won't be able to talk about it all day and hyper-focus and fixate on it like it's something important, even though it's the most unimportant thing that could possibly happen ever in human history. You know, people have to bring it up like it's some big deal because, you know, they're fucking weird.
Okay.
So anyway, here, I'm actually going to fix the color.
Good thing.
I'm going to make
Cotton
this purplish.
doesn't shrink in hot wash. It's an old wives' tale. Ooh.
I got a reddish-purple color scheme going on today for the stream. So hopefully that looks good. Okay.
Attained. Thank you guys for liking the stream today.
There we go. That's right. The King's muscles are bulging today. Look at my big muscles. I'll flex for you on stream to show off my giant guns that are definitely required for the life of a streamer.
And he looked down.
That are definitely required for the life of a streamer.
He looked down at it.
Very good.
Definitely. Nice coat, Philip. Looking good.
No, the reason that I've been doing the undershirts is because it's comfortable. It's very comfortable to wear a nice, sleek undershirt and then this overshirt over it.
There's nothing
so it doesn't
to do
look
with
like I'm
moves.
just wearing an undershirt. It looks better because there's something nice over it. But it's more comfortable to have the undershirt than just this shirt buttons. This shirt, by the way, actually is kind of messed up. I like the look, but it's all the seams came out. This is a cheap shirt. I got this, I think, from like TJ Maxx or something, like a year or two ago. So all the
TJ Maxx. Philip at the TJ Maxx. Hell yeah. TJ Maxx. That is okay. From my perspective, that is a store I never want to go in. I think it's for people above the age between 40 and 60, and it's mainly, you know, grandma types. I've never seen really many young and hip people at TJ Maxx, to be honest, but okay.
All the stuff came out, so even if I wanted to button this one, I couldn't. It's all messed up.
And I'll show you like what TJ Maxx looks like.
Looks tropical. It is tropical. It's a nice shirt, right? I like it. How much could I bench? At least 2 to 3 times more than you, Zanzibar Vibes.
Well, I thought not with those arms. Here's TJ Maxx. It's a very, you know, mom-style store. They got a lot of furniture. They got a lot of makeup. The men's section is much smaller than the women's section. They have a lot of kitchen stuff. It's just not really a store I would predict Philip to go to, but I guess I should have expected that. All right, here we go. Now, if you're saying TJ Maxx rules, non-ironically, I'd like to know why. It's just off my radar. Talby says, if you know that people are going to talk about your sleeve sticking out, why go and stream looking like that? Well, that's because he wants to show he doesn't care about stuff, and he's definitely proving that by talking about it for 10 minutes.
You may not be aware, but there was a look. I mean, obviously, this is outdated. There was a look in the 90s, and I think it was like the early 2000s. You would actually wear a long sleeve shirt with a short sleeve shirt over it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not doing that? You're not even doing that. So why bring that up?
It would either be a t-shirt or a button down like this. So your arms would purposefully stick out all the way.
So
and I know that sounds weird, but it was actually a fashion thing at one point. I remember it was like a big thing.
That.
All the mannequins in the freaking clothing stores were dressed like that and everything. Everyone was buying.
I couldn't tell you that. I didn't really look at the mannequins, but I definitely did do that. But he's not even doing that.
Long sleeve and then short sleeve shirts to put over the shirt. Fashion's just a weird subjective thing. It changes over the years. Something that makes sense today. In 5 years, people will laugh at you and be like, you're an idiot. And then in 10 years, it'll come back.
We're still coping? No, I would do the 3/4 sleeve. 3/4 sleeve, then the t-shirt over that. And I was looking cool. Let me tell you, I was looking so cool. Chicks loved it. They didn't tell me it, or they didn't really like it, but they did privately. When they went home, they would think about it. Wow, look, guy looks really cool.
Max Frito says, basically me wearing this shirt. Well, are you saying that? He's saying,
oh, hold on. It's like when posers were wearing metal band shirts they never listened to. It always comes back like Red Hot Chili Pepper shirts. And someone in the middle says, you started wearing button-down shirts because LTG insulted you, and that stun-locked him, because that message is in between the other 2 messages I just read, so that stun-locked him, and it set him off his train of thought. So that train of thought was just boom into a fucking brick wall. Ready?
Max Frito says, basically me wearing this shirt. Well, are you saying that? He's saying it's like when posers wear metal band shirts that they never listen to. Yeah, I find it funny because like today, like kids, teenagers will wear pop.
How was that hard to understand, sir? Did that LTG comment get to you? I think it did.
Culture shirts from stuff from like the 80s and 90s. It's like, you have no idea what that fucking shirt is. You weren't born.
Who cares?
You were born like 20 years after that. I grew up during that era.
Yeah, definitely.
And I know what it is. So if I wear a throwback shirt, it makes sense. You wearing that, it looks stupid.
No, it doesn't. Okay, anyways. Yeah, any more gatekeeping? Fashion gatekeeper? What are we pulling here?
Hello, Santo. How are you? Let's see here. Bonos Temo says he's trying to power through Doom the Dark Ages. It's fun, but feels more like a God of War first-person game as opposed to Doom. Actually, some people said that when I was playing it. Cydia says, do you see yourself revisiting Another Crab's Treasure? The music is dope. Not really. I basically 100%ed it, remember? Like, I did everything in that game. And it was very, very fun. Like, I loved the game. So I'm probably not going back to it.
I like how he brought up other fashion that used to be cool, though. That's not what he's doing now. Right? Like, well, just say whatever you want then. I remember when bell bottoms were a thing. That was awesome. This is like 40 years ago, but well, more than that now. But anyways, I'm not wearing that, but just letting you know. And he ran a random fact here. So don't make fun of me too much.
Well, see, here's the thing. Zanzibar Vibe says you're wearing vacation shirts, but you're never on vacation. My life is a vacation. Don't you get it? I get to sit around streaming, playing video games all day in extra comfortable clothing. I make my own schedule. I play what I want. I do what I want. And I make a good living doing it. My life is a vacation, so this is probably the most effective and most appropriate attire I could ever wear. If anything, I will agree with people that I wore the gaming T-shirts for too long. Like, I think the first few years of me streaming wearing those gaming T-shirts made sense, but eventually I should have evolved, and I wore them for like a decade. And they got old, too. Like, some of those were super old shirts. And you get tired of seeing the same stuff, you know? I'm here on stream every day, and especially now that I've upgraded my quality, I'm here in 1080p, 1440p, 60 frames. You know, you don't want to see the same shirts over and over. Now I have a better wardrobe that I rotate around, looks more interesting. People comment on the wardrobe now. Yeah, it's like, oh, it's something different. Look, a tropical shirt. It's nice, you know.
They make fun of the
his
moves.
shirt, his undershirt sticks out from his shirt, and they make silly comments, but it's fine. Like, it's something to look at, right? The gaming shirts, you know, I wore for a bit, and what I should maybe do is every once in a while surprise you guys and wear one. Like, I wore the Street Fighter shirt for the launch of the Capcom Fighting Collection too. So maybe I'll do that from time to time. I'll wear a gaming shirt to shock you.
Okay, and remember, this is coming from the guy that says he has a very hard job and works very hard, but it's constant vacation, guys.
That's correct. The entire reason that I changed my look on stream was because of LTG.
Yes! Comments are starting to get to you, huh? Because everyone's saying that in Kick Chat. Yes, go ahead.
Telling me that I need to up my sexy.
Yes.
Because we all know that when a man of that caliber says that to someone, you've got to listen.
But you really did, though. That's the thing. You actually really did.
That would be like John Stamos walking into my house and being like, look at you, you bum. He grabs me by the neck. You got to look better.
How does it always come back to John Stamos? How? How is it always John Stamos? We got another random John Stamos. Damn it. I was saving this bit when I had it ready, but I'll spoil it now. Every time he says John Stamos, we get a John Stamos song. You ready? He said John Stamos. Pretend I have a button for this. I will in soon. God damn it, John Stamos. God damn it. He's so hot. So hot. Oh, fuck off, Stamos. So fucking hot. Oh, Rebecca.
Slap me.
She was a dish.
Gotta look better.
Everyone's game-os for Stamos. Yeah, so I'll have I wanted to get that going, but John Stamos button. It's coming soon. TM.
He was talking about me yesterday. Why? That's funny to me because I don't care about that guy. I don't know nothing about him. I don't follow him or pay attention to him. I wonder why he brought me up again. If he brought me up, it's probably because someone else brought me up. And he's probably like, why the hell are you bringing him up again?
Yeah, like the entire... you know? Nope, he's probably making fun of you and laughing at you.
I really don't believe that guy thinks about me in any capacity. Like, we're so far removed from each other and what we do and the content we make and everything.
What? Okay. DSP is like low-key happy about that, you know? You see that? He's like kind of happy. Oh, if he's talking about me, I'm sure it's not about me. I'm sure it's someone brought me up. Like, it wasn't like him thinking about me. It's like someone brought it up. He's not thinking about me right now. I mean, I don't think so. He wouldn't do that, right?
That's gay.
Waffle Buddy 123 says, soy boy maxing. That's the drip. Scoot Towalker says, getting dolled up for his meeting with the paintress. There we go. Big up Scoot Towalker. Splatterman says, I found a band just for you, ALT. Old Man Gloom. All right, well, let's check it out. Hold on. I'm sure they're cool.
What's up, Jade? How you doing?
What's up,
Jade? See you tonight. You're coming for Truck Simulator tonight? Sounds good. I'll see you tonight on the late stream. I'll have new White Claws tonight, new flavors. I think I have blood orange, cranberry, raspberry, and lime. I don't remember if it's raspberry or not. Maybe it's blackberry. I can't remember.
New White Claw. We got the new claws. Jade, you're going to love it. New claws for you, Jade. All right, 133 viewers. Are we ready yet, or? Oh, what time did we start, by the way? Fuck. Let me check the start time again.
If you notice, you keep spamming the same question in chat, and I'm not addressing it. It's because I think the question is stupid, and I'm not going to answer it.
Okay, so yeah, definitely stop spamming it. It's definitely not affecting him in any way. We started at 33, so we are 9 minutes in right now.
That's why. I'm not going to bring it. I'm not going to address it or bring it up if I think it's dumb.
Definitely not going to keep bringing it up. Definitely. Thank you.
American truckers drink Budweiser, King. Yes, but I'm a truck simulator. Get it? I'm not an actual trucker. I'm a truck simulator, so truck simulators drink White Claw.
Hilarious.
That's the difference.
Obercan says he looks like a potential pedophile
Say hi to Nash to you
with ad AV. No, I don't get that vibe. I get like the divorced dad at vacation home, right? Vibe. He wants to go on a little vacation himself. Divorced many years ago.
Thank you for re-upping your membership.
Not quite sure about sexuality, you know, just wants to see what happens. Whatever happens, happens. He's a trisexual this weekend, you know what I mean?
For you tonight, Jay, there you go. Big old diesel.
Take whatever you can get.
What is the lighting theme today? This is when we were playing or doing the Ninja Turtles content in Call of Duty many months ago. Was it 2-3 months ago now? The Ninja Turtles collab, I put all 4 Ninja Turtles colors, so orange, red, purple, and blue, into a 4-color abstract art generation RGB program. So what it's doing is it's just in weird blobs, it's putting these colors behind me. So that's why you're seeing variations of the colors in different proportions.
I was gonna guess that.
Looks pretty cool. I actually like how it looked. Like I could do any 4 colors, but I thought these 4 Ninja Turtles colors actually look really nice, like together, the way that it play off of each other.
Yeah, I was gonna guess that. That looks really cool. Mm-hmm.
And by the way, today I will have the G5 Pro V2 controller pulsating purple. I decided to have pulsating purple.
God. Not the pulsating purple. Son of a bitch. John Stamos. Oh, God. We need to get less gay. Get more John Stamos. So we need to make it less gay around here. I can't handle the pulsating purple. God damn it. No. No, John. Make it more heterosexual, John. Okay, I feel more heterosexual now listening to John Stamos. Thank God. Oh, God.
RGB's on it today. For Claire Obscure. Why for Claire Obscure? I have no idea. I actually just thought it looked nice with the background. So, there we go. And I'm going to try it with a direct USB cable today. I actually purchased longer USB cables so it could actually reach nicely over here. I have Slack now. And I'm going to try that and see how the controller works, if it improves its performance or whatever. The controller claims via USB, it's 1,000 megahertz or whatever polling rate. But via wireless, it's only 200. So I don't know if that would affect anything. I guess we'll find out.
Any idea what that means, Philip? Any idea at all?
Idea what any of that means?
I have no idea what that means, but it's bigger.
I know. I wish the RGBs would sync with my... Imagine if this controller had the Ninja Turtles colors RGBs all at once right now, but it doesn't work like that. It doesn't sync with the program. I'm very disappointed. NJZ says, well, I do no podcast streams twice a week now. I don't know. I feel like...
They're going well.
I feel like if there's a reason to do a podcast all week, I'll do it. But some weeks, like this week, there's really not that much going on. There's no game news. There's going to be tons of game news starting next week with Summer Game Fest, the Xbox Showcase. Right now, it's just very slow. So why do a full podcast when it's going to be an hour and a half of us bullshitting? Instead, we'll bullshit for 15 minutes, and then we'll start the game, and we'll get extra gameplay in, right?
Who's
that
bullshitting?
Will make extra advancement. I feel like Friday, it's perfect, because people are going to want to see Elden Ring Night Rain more, being a new release. So it just makes sense to do that on Friday.
Okay. Who's bullshitting? The pasta maker says, look, Cat, my life is a vacation, so no, we will not be going anywhere this year. Just get Hawaiian print Moo and you can be on vacation too. Yeah, we'll get Hawaiian DoorDash. That's basically the same thing. Oh, and you can fly around in Microsoft Flight Simulator too. That's a real vacation. That's sad. That's already more planning than Philip would put into Cat's birthday or anything. Those two things I just said right there. Get your Hawaiian clothes on, DoorDash some Hawaiian food, and let's fly around Hawaii on Microsoft Flight Simulator. Already too much thought.
No, it's not true. Anything you hear from Wings of Redemption or about Wings of Redemption regarding me is false. Every single thing ever said.
Okay.
He doesn't talk to me. He's never challenged me. It's never happened. Yes. The few times that I've tried to talk to Wings of Redemption behind the scenes, he's blown me off and ignored me.
Yes.
So anything you hear is complete nonsense, and he never reaches out and talks to me about anything. So if he said on a stream, I challenged him to Mortal Kombat, or we did this, he's completely lying, 100%.
Okay.
Okay.
But you did reach out to him,
I made efforts to say, hey.
Yeah, so you reached out to him, and he could tell other people that you reached out to him, and that wouldn't be a lie, right?
You want to do something together. You want, he always ignores me. So just, just pay no heed to the nonsense.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, despite what Wings might have said in his DM, if he shared DMs or something in the future, ignore those. Those aren't true. Big ups, Bojangles. That's toxic. I'm not reading that, Bojangles. We do not agree.
Sidious, no, that was never happening either. He says, weren't the two of you going to 1v1 in Call of Duty? No, we literally never talked about anything. This conversation's never happened. It seems like he has these ideas in his head and he talks about them in his streams and content, but he never has spoken to me at all.
Yeah, so what?
He's just talking out of his ass every single time he speaks about me.
But you sent him messages
about
that
And by the way, I'm not saying that I wouldn't do some kind of a crossover with him.
Oh, please
right?
do.
But
please.
He never speaks. Like, if I reach out to him right now, if I were to write him a DM and be like, hey, man, how you doing? He would ignore me completely.
Never
so
speaks.
There's no point.
Wings won't respond to me.
The background has orange in it. It's right there. I told you, it's supposed to be like this weird abstract blobs of color. There it is. See the orange right there? So it comes and goes. Right now, there's blue over here, purple. There's some red. See, it's all over the place. Someone said, where's the orange? It's there. It's in there.
Yes. I could see that. I could see that blob. Uh-huh. Oh, look at the blob over there.
Wings didn't say anything bad about you. Trolls are trying to start drama. I totally believe that. I'm just making it clear from my end. That guy has, like, shut me out and doesn't speak a word to me. So there's nothing I can do, and I've given up. Like, I don't care anymore. Like, it would be cool to eventually do something with him, a crossover of gaming, or even just a conversation, about, a podcast appearance, an interview, just to chill. But he never speaks to me, so I don't waste my time anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's the point?
Definitely. Can't even get a response from Wings.
Yeah, I do feel that way. Bookworm says, Wings is one of the most apathetic internet personalities. You're right. I get that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Like me, I love what I do. I absolutely love this job. I love coming here every day, hanging out with you guys, playing a variety of games, doing everything that we do, coming out with new ideas, doing fun marathons, chill streams. I love this. I feel like with him, it must be the opposite. Like, he does it just because he has to do it. You know what I mean? It seems like that is like apathy. Just coming and putting in my time, punching my card, and or else why would he not be excited to do stuff?
I don't think he gets excited about anything, but all right. Guess that's the commenter's point. Yes. Definitely having fun here, though. Definitely.
Yes, Pepe, this is not a podcast. I'm literally just killing some time to have the attendance build up, and then we're going to start with the game. That's all this is. We're just hanging out for a little bit, and then we're going to... This is not a podcast that have segments and topics. We're not having any like that. We're just chilling. Segments. We're missing a lot of streamers actually do this, if you're not aware. A lot of streamers will just hang out with their audience for a bit before they do something. That way, any topics that they want to cover get covered.
They do it while playing the game, which is what most people do, But yeah, some people do a little preamble, but it's not just waiting for shit to talk about. Usually they have a little story to share, little update on something, and then they start the game. They don't just sit there waiting for the chat to tell them what to talk about. That's like, all right, guys, so anything going on? We'll just sit here. Oh, nothing going on? Well, I'll still sit here, though, so. And biting.
What's up, Noble Times?
Ooh, could we get there? Speed run?
Why are we skipping the podcast some days? Well, there's two reasons. Number one, because I don't feel like there's enough to really talk about every day for a full podcast. Like right now, we're having a little conversation, which is great, and then we'll jump right into the game. I don't have any topics for a podcast today. I don't have anything new to say about the controller. I don't think we need to talk about the schedule for the millionth time.
Then why'd you talk about the schedule for 5 minutes?
There's no news to talk about. There's nothing going on, so why do a show today, right?
Okay.
Number two, this gives us opportunity to get more progression in games that have been ongoing forever. Like, we're playing Clair Obscur over a month now, and what, are we halfway in? I need to be putting in some more time into these games, so this helps,
Just an update on the poll. We are 3 minutes away.
Say thank you and still be on camera. I would do it.
Big ups, Mr. Matt. We are 3 minutes away from 0 to 20 being done. 11% of you are now worried. 3 minutes away.
We only finished Doom the Dark Ages last week because I did this twice, and we got lots of extra gameplay, and we actually beat it like we wanted to.
We started at 33.
All right, so guys, this is important.
Oh! This is an important bag. Here we go. Is it really going to be begging? Can it? Can it be begging? Can it?
Right? When we played Clair Obscur 2 days ago, we did not hit the support goal.
Yes, it is! It is!
Would like...
It is! It is a bag! I thought it could be something else for a second. How stupid I was.
To stay on track this week, if we hit support goals every stream, today, tomorrow, Thursday, we will do DSP Tries It on Friday.
Oh my God.
All right. And I want to do the How to Train Your Dragon meal is live now. I could get it right now
you
at
can?
Burger King. Okay?
Oh my God.
Let's get these goals rolling. Let's get some support going.
Okay.
Let's not say, oh, he's playing Clair Obscur. Oh, that's an RPG. Oh, RPGs are boring.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to sit here and complain all stream about an RPG, even though I could come back for Trucker Simulator later. I could come back for Blueprints or Minecraft tomorrow. We could watch Night Rain on Thursday and Friday. I could watch fighting games Friday. I'm just going to sit here and whine because I don't like RPGs. And then I'm going to bring the whole vibe down. And then everyone's going to complain. And then no, we're not doing that today. Today, it's a 4-hour stream of Clair Obscur. If you're down for that, you want to see a great RPG with great graphics, great music, great gameplay, great story, and we want to hang out and chill and enjoy each other's company, that's what we're here for. Not here to have people whine and complain that they don't like RPGs. That's stupid.
All right.
Don't be here then. Okay? And going hand in hand with that, let's get some support.
Clapping now. The kindergarten teacher. Let's get some support. Your turn. Okay, good job, guys. One more time. Tips are preferred, but anything is fine. Go ahead. Kick has been slow this week.
Let's get some super chats. Let's get some memberships. Let's get some subs. Let's get some tips. Let's get that positivity rolling so we can continue to be successful and play awesome games, do what I love, be able to get new stuff every day that I need, you know, and hit those goals for big rewards. I want to do this How You Train Your Dragon meal on Friday. That'd be the perfect day
rewards.
To do it. All right.
Huge rewards. Matt Ice says, just got here and I see the undershirt is longer again. I think this might be the longest undershirt we've ever had. We're breaking new ground. We talked about it for 10 minutes too, so. Mr. Matt says, late style comment. As someone getting married very soon, I can't imagine telling my future wife she can't go on a honeymoon or any trip ever because I'm wasting our money on mobile games. Well, Mr. Matt, here's the trick. Don't tell them. It's a secret. Separate bank accounts, keep it secret, Mr. Matt. He never has to know. And if you ever have extra money, buy peripherals and new computers and say it's for your business. That is a little trick from me to you, Mr. Matt. Big ups. Enjoy marriage, though, brother.
Sound good? Big Papa Phil, with our first contribution, he just gifted a membership. Thank you, Big Papa Phil.
Separate beds, too. Yes, that's key. Godfather, thank you.
Big Papa
you need
Phil.
separate beds.
No, just Big Papa
that
Phil.
That means true love.
Our first supporter of the day, $3. Thank you, Big Papa Phil.
1 sub. That's not going to help anything. You think that's going to get those big rewards?
Syndicator, no, I don't know what you're talking about. He says people who developed Mind's Eye are saying that it was a terrible place to work, and the CEO, who's formerly from Rockstar, was the one responsible for Big Crunch. No, I didn't hear any of this.
Yeah. I don't have a news segment, dumb fuck. I'm not bringing that up. There's no news today. It's not a podcast. Okay? By the way, we have just crossed 20 minutes. 21 and 30. The 21 and 30% time block has now started. 11% are now done. You have 9 minutes now on the clock.
No drunken stream tonight.
What are you doing then? Well, we having White Claws then. We just had one big outburst, Carlos.
No drunken. A couple White Claws, maybe a minor buzz. Yes, not a drunken stream. No.
Okay. Thank you. Let me do a pull here. Got to get my, what was it again? What's the new thing? See what the new thing is we're pulling for. Oh, this is cool. It's Pacific Power Week. Oh, that's fun. Look at this. That's what we're pulling for. It's Pacific Power Week. The Ministry of Darkness grows
I've been
stronger.
drunk before. I would say there's a few times I've been drunk on stream. First of all, many years ago during a Christmas marathon, I was drinking, and we were doing that. What is that North Pole cleanup, like Viscera cleanup detail, where there's supposed to be an elf cleaning blood at the North Pole or something? I definitely got drunk during that. Like, I was drank too.
Isn't that wild? I showed the wrestler Viscera, and then he says Viscera, but it's a video game. Universe is wild, man. Matrix needs a reset. You hear that? That's wild. The timing of that.
North Pole or something. I definitely got drunk during that. Like, I was drank too much too fast, and I was drunk trying to do it. I couldn't even do it. Remember? I couldn't even do it. Like, I was trying to mop. I couldn't do it at all. I couldn't play the game. I had to move on to the next game. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm like losing consciousness trying to do this.
Yeah, you cried because you didn't get a lot of support. Remember that? You forgot that part? Or?
And I would say a couple, let's see, some of the marathons this year, like, for example, the first time that I had those shots, was it the Mega Man Marathon? It was probably the Mega Man Marathon when I had the strong 99 shots. That first time, you guys had me drink really quick, and I got really, really strongly inebriated to where, like, I wasn't like, oh, I'm passing out drunk, but like, it was very hard for me to play Mega Man. I had to play Mega Man, and that's tough when you're inebriated. Those older games are actually very challenging.
Oh, definitely. That was all legendary. Okay, yeah, please.
My birthday marathon with that freaking the moonshine, because it was disgusting. It was absolutely disgusting. It's one thing if you're drinking liquor and it tastes good. That shit tasted like jet fuel. It is nasty. So I was not enjoying drinking it, and I was taking shots of it. I'm like, oh.
Famous jet fuel flavor. This is a look at the camera, realize I need to adjust because I have a moob crease style thing. Look at the, if you're not audio style, you can see he's looking at the OBS right now. He notices the moob crease. And we're going to have to adjust that real quick. Hang on.
It is nasty. So I was not enjoying drinking it, and I was taking shots of it. I'm like, oh, and it just hit me so
you can't
hard.
Sneak that
fuck.
past us. When they move,
yeah,
you
what was it
move.
called? Blue Flame. It was disgusting. It didn't taste like anything but like needles. You know what I mean? You swallow, it's like you're swallowing a razor blade. There's zero flavor.
That's so for me. That's so weird because when I was in my height of drinking, like I didn't give a shit what it tastes like. I would imagine that he's an alcoholic. He wouldn't. I think this is very performative, really. Right? Oh my god, it tastes so nasty. This is not high class liquor that I usually drink. I think it's all bullshit because who cares?
Am I going to buy anything from the Sony Days of Play sale? Probably not. What do I need to buy from the Sony Days of Play sale? I don't need anything. I know it's like they raised all their prices, and now they have a sale that makes it the normal price again. So what was the point of raising your prices, you fucking idiots? Right?
Yeah.
Like, how dumb can you be? Oops, we raised our prices and no one's buying our hardware now. Let's do a sale. How about don't raise your prices, dunce?
Okay.
Anyway, I don't need anything from Sony, so.
Yeah, nice.
Have I ever blacked out drunk before? I think I've gotten very close, but haven't. I don't recall ever, like, actually blacking out being so drunk.
Here's the thing about blackouts. You don't remember them. But he did say that when a work trip at a hotel or something. Didn't he say that story?
No, I'm not going to play Dead by Daylight next month. No. It's not happening. Next one's going to be so busy.
Yeah, how about that Fallout playthrough?
Switch 2 with Super Mario, with Mario Kart World if I can get it. Maybe Street Fighter 6 update. Burp coming. The Summer Game Fest, Xbox Showcase, probably a Sony event too, I'm guessing. Continuing on with Clear Obscure, Mind's Eye is coming out, Death Stranding 2 is coming out, and I get the feeling there's more that's going to happen as a result of all of those gaming events. That things.
Good point. He did say on Alphism Radio he blacked out too. After I blacked out. I don't remember anything of what I said. So he said he blacked out there. I thought there was the hotel story. Also, the laced weed made him black out. So
I get the feeling there's more that's going to happen as a result of all of those gaming events. That things are going to drop out of nowhere. So that's what I'll be focusing on.
All right, looking good, man. Feels good. This is not a podcast, so. Ascension says, don't call it a podcast. I've been here for 18 years, bypassed by my peers, begging for tips with fear. Buns rain down like a monsoon. RGBs go boom. Big ups to Ascension.
36 months as a member. Thank you so much for the ongoing support, my friend.
Oh, this counts, right?
As I've already stated, I'm not talking about the Switch 2. People are still trying to bring it up. All month, you guys haven't understood that I've told you there's no way that I'm telling you about the Switch 2 at all.
He has it.
All right? I'm not.
He has it. Well, what are they going to do if you already have it pre-ordered? You can just say, I'm going to have one. What are people going to do? Call every fucking
I've already explained.
Seller?
Other big FGC streamers don't call out rollback netcode because they know it's the only netcode for fighting games online. And if they say, hey, all online play sucks, then what's the point of watching their content?
Okay.
Get it? They're relying
hold on.
on you watching this crappy rollback online play. I'm not. I'm a variety streamer. Right now, I could say fuck fighting games because rollback sucks and never play them again, and it wouldn't affect me. I'd be fine.
Look at this
to
guy.
them, that's their life's blood. If they actually up and under and admit it and be like, hey, all this online play is meaningless because rollback sucks. It literally rewinds what you did in the game, which means it's not competitive. Don't watch it and play it. Guess what? They're out of a job.
Mm-hmm.
So no one is ever going to admit that. They're just going to suck balls and be like, yeah, it's great. Oh, yeah, everyone, come on, watch my streams.
Do you understand the benefit there would be to someone coming up with something better, right? There would be an extreme financial reward for someone that could come up with something better, right? And I bet people try, because if they found out something that is definitely better than rollback, of course fighting games would love to implement it, but they can't, because what they have now is so good. And the other option, which is delay-based, everyone fucking hates, except for DSP. because these two gentlemen on your screen right now created Evo. They also created rollback netcode, and everyone pretty much loves them. And they probably have a lot of money, which is something that DSP hates more than anything else. So, in my headcanon, by the way, the Tom Can on the left is 100% laughing at DSP's comments. Like, it just looks like that, doesn't it? It's such a troll fucking laugh face. I love it. It's so good. You see what this bitch is saying?
Yeah, I don't know if this will work with the Switch 2 or not. It works with the Switch. It has a Switch mode, and all you need to do is use the wireless adapter. Now, they said that controllers that work with the Switch 1 actually should work with the Switch 2. So this might actually work with Switch 2. We'll have to find out when it comes out. I don't know. We'll have to test it.
Definitely. I thought we don't want to talk about the controller again. All right, guys, we're 4 minutes away from 30 minutes being hit. 4 minutes away. We'll call it 3 minutes now. Told you guys, these are just
yeah, I know. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm playing Capcom versus SNK 2, and I hit the guy and says, KO, and then the match continues. I hit him again, KO, and the match continues, and then I finally hit him with a Tiger Uppercut, KO. Gee, did it stick this time? I only killed him 3 fucking times this round. Is the game over yet? But that's great netcode, right? We all should be like, oh, what amazing netcode. We love it. It's rollback is the best. It's fucking stupid. How anyone could watch that and be like, that's great. I mean, how disingenuous can you be? How dishonest?
How disingenuous, how dishonest.
Okay, guys, it's time to begin. Are you ready? We're going to begin with Claire Obscure now. All right, let's get set up. Please, guys, support the stream. We're going to have 4 hours of Claire Obscure today. Please, let's hit the goal.
Guys, you didn't support enough.
Who's going to be the first tipper, the first super chatter, and the first sub? Let's do it. Let's get some of those in right now. Let's get that momentum going. Let's get a little of everything as we boot up the game. All right?
I think he probably, okay, it's going to be close. It's going to be a photo finish. Will it be 30 or 31? If it stays in at 12:03, that means the 21 to 30 wins. If it goes to 34, 12:04, 31 to 40 wins. Here we go.
Right. Thank you for re-upping your membership.
Here we go. It's going to be a close one.
Game on.
Remember,
Let's get the chair
YouTube mode.
covered.
YouTube mode is the key. We got to put on the condom. We got to do another bag. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. ALD and Dave are fixing these. Talk about the controller again, Philip. I'm in the earpiece. Bitch about rollback netcode. You're right, it does suck. Maximilian dude said it's awesome. Call him a shill. Go ahead. Yeah. Shill. Oh, yeah. Someone asked about your RGBs in the back. Talk about that again. Can you say what's up so we get kind of close to the temple, but I don't want to hit it. Just say what's up some random person real quick. Yeah. Can you get the bird to talk to? It's been a while. We're kind of bored with that. We need to get that reinvigorated. Go ahead. It'd be way more fun if I could do that, by the way.
That's better. Now you don't see the chair.
Good job.
And for this game, we need the leaderboard on the bottom. That's right. So that way it doesn't block the energy bars.
Fuck with the goals more.
I like the color scheme I got today. That kind of reddish purple. I like that.
Keep talking about that. Explain what they are.
No, I didn't order a new chair cover, so I was looking for a new chair cover. And the hell, I don't want to search.
Talk about the chair.
I was looking for a new chair cover, and I couldn't find a color that would make sense because I need something that's not a color that's in like clothes I wear, right? So it can't be, orange because some of my shirts have orange. It can't be red. It can't be blue. And I was looking for like a bright
name more colors.
Pink. I thought, bright pink would be perfect. I can't find bright pink. Basically, the other chair covers I found are either green like this one.
Yeah, talk about more colors.
They're colors that, like, are colors that are kind of a normal fabric color. Like, for example,
aquamarine.
They do have purple, but the purple is like a normal purple color that I would wear as opposed to a color that stands out, like a neon color. I can't find like a neon color.
Oh my God. It's so perfect. Big.
I might just end up buying.
By the way, we are now officially 44 seconds away from it being 31 minutes to 40 minutes. Here we go. Last chance, 45 seconds. Will we hit it?
This cover again, but the bigger one. Because this one is too small. Like, I have to stretch it out to get it to fit. But not much I can do about that. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Big.
Get this aimed properly.
One more big. Don't forget it.
You guys ready?
One more big. You need to beg one more time, Philip.
All right,
$3.
Here we go, everybody.
$3. $3, Philip. Did you forget about this?
Hello, everyone, and welcome
God damn it, it's done! It is done! It is done! It's over! 21-30 wins right on the nose. Holy shit! What a nail biter there. Just as I wrote it up, close as can be, 34% win. 34% in the 21-30 group. Legends Forever, 31-40, felted. Damn. That was not, as fun as that would be, I don't control this. This is not a scam. It's on the level.
Special stream. Today I'm doing an extra long stream of Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
All right, let's go live. Fuck off.
Stupid annoying puzzle.
All right, we're still got $3 though, so that's doing
almost
good.
There.
Hey, well, now the fun really starts. Okay, as you might expect, we're not going to stick too long with that. Let's go finish last night's thing. This is Snort Burnell's video. I got some more stuff too, so don't worry. I got you covered for a while.
This is insane. Look how
Look
long
at him just reading 100%. Look at this. He can't figure it out while cheating. It's pretty easy to do when you're cheating, right? What?
Absolutely ridiculous. All this for an allowance.
I can be good at games if I want to. If I actually want to take a minute to try to be serious with it, I can do it. Luigi Mansion in the house is a 200 knock super chat. That's the equivalent of around $20. By the way, thank you, Only Iced Coffee.
And I do want to say thank you to those who were here and did support in some way.
Shoot.
It's a shame because as we brought this game back to the daytime slot, we've been hitting the support goals every time. Today we didn't. It's disappointing. I realize the game, we've been playing it for a long time, okay?
No!
Every time I play it, we get people coming on the stream and whining. Oh, I don't like this game's boring. I don't know why people come to the stream if they're just gonna whine. I really don't. Personally, I'm still really enjoying. You saw how much we unlocked today. How much I really enjoyed the game, right? I'm having a grand time playing it. I want to keep going, but I am hoping that this is a one-off. All right? Really, I hope that this isn't to become a regular thing, because if it does, that's a big problem. Okay?
Huge problem.
So let's see what happens. But thank you to those who were here for Blueprints. I hope that you enjoyed the stream. I hope you're still watching on demand. You're enjoying.
Nah.
I'll see you next time. We are going to play it again later in the week. See you then.
I'm not poor.
All right, guys. Well, the other reason that this does put us at a...
What?
How can I say? It's not a bad position, but if you had looked at the amount of streams that we have going this week, okay? If we had hit a goal every stream now through Friday we would have been doing DSP tries of this new How to Train Your Dragon meal at Burger King, which would put
who doesn't want that?
us in prime position to hit 100 goals next week for the big marathon. That's why I was hoping that we were going to be hitting goals. And the fact that we didn't hit this one sucks. And now we're playing this again on Wednesday. We're going to have the same situation. I hope not, but it's not the end of anything. I mean, we did well. $100 is a good amount.
I need to make some good money. I'm not really getting anywhere with this. There's still this back here.
Big up Snort Burnell for that one. Let's check back in. So we did not hit the day stream goal yesterday. Let's see live here. Let's see how we're doing here. We're in a bad spot. I don't know if you guys checked this out.
No conscious thought of how I did it, but I did it. Ask me what that was.
Again.
Spooky.
Let's see if he cheated.
Holy crap. Don't ask me what that was.
If I can figure out what the hell I'm doing here in this puzzle, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah, the classic. I don't know how I solved this, but I solved it. Oh, yeah, definitely. Don't ask me how I did that.
Hey, Real Roy, how you doing? 5 months as a member. How you doing today?
Doesn't count, bitch. Doing horrible.
I'd be doing better if I could figure out what the hell I'm doing here in this puzzle. I have no idea what I'm doing. Wait, is it open? Oh my god, it's open. Okay, don't even ask, just go. It's just to get wood boards. This is weird.
That seemed like a classic light up everything and go through. Classic Legend of Zelda stuff there.
All right. Thank you for re-upping your membership. I appreciate
Oh, it was hard? It wasn't just light everything up?
What's up, King Michael? How you doing? Did I do the right
Doesn't
thing?
count.
Is there nothing left to do?
Okay, too bored. Okay, next we move. Oh, sorry, I didn't finish the comment here from the SRK. That's what I was supposed to do. What I was doing. So let's read. Remember we played before, we showed before how Philip said he doesn't have heroes or idols and shit like that. And this is a comment from the SRK forums. It says, someone said, I'll be signing autographs for $20 for anyone who's interested. And Philip is responding this way. A lot of people came up to me to congratulate me for beating the Empire at ECC, and I didn't get pissed off or act like a snob. I was actually surprised, and I thought it was pretty cool that so many people supported me. If any player does act like a dick, well, that's their loss. Let them be miserable. But if you're afraid to go up to a more well-known player and introduce yourself and give them some respect, then I feel bad for you. There doesn't have to be an autograph table at EVO or any other tournament. The idea itself is absurd. Because Street Fighter players aren't celebrities. They're just normal people. And they shouldn't be made out to be celebrities either, because 99% of them don't want to be. Trust me, Justin Wong does not desire hundreds of fanboys to be over his nuts at every tourney he goes to. But at the same time, he's not going to mind if you say, "What's up?" and give him some respect. Same with the female players. If you want to meet them, get some balls and do it. Just don't be some disrespectful asshole and say something stupid. There we go. Interesting call out of Justin Wong, though. Kind of, I think he was trying to putting himself in the same boat as Justin Wong or Sir Wong. I know his struggle. Don't be afraid to go up to him and talk to him. I understand how it's tough for him, but we can understand it if you're nice to us. So that's what I'm imagining. All right, let's go to the night stream here. Another Snort Burnell in the house here. So this stream didn't go well either, if you can expect it. I don't want to watch too much gameplay, but let's watch a little bit. This is the horrible rollback netcode, and I do want to hear the Cannon Brothers slander as well.
Oh my god, because he has roll and I don't. So he can keep rolling and throwing and I can't stop it. I parried, are you kidding? I parried.
Oh, shoot.
The rollback screwed me. It's fucking terrible.
What?
Go for broke. Fight.
The rollback screwed me. Here we go.
So frustrating. Roll the moves, double KO. Okay, roll mash, unreal. He rolled mashed.
Each player, good comment. Each player devours those toxic ribs in barbecue sauce.
Oh my god, you see this? He's throwing out random moves, double KO.
What?
Oh my god.
That happens.
Hey, so frustrating.
I mean,
Roll,
it does
mash,
happen.
jab, and he gets away with it because the fucking lag. I can't do nothing. It's fucking terrible. Oh my god, dude! Again, it drops my fucking input for the zillionth time. I had him, and it dropped the input again.
Shoot!
Oh, no uppercut, huh?
Oh, no uppercut, huh?
Fucking lag, dude. Unreal.
Guys, will we get any support? Come on.
Come on!
We've only got $15 of support tonight. This is not good. This
sucks.
is supposed to be a good day of mixed gameplay, and I'm not feeling too good right now, to be honest.
It's supposed to be a good day of mixed gameplay.
I'm pretty upset. Come on. Let's get some support for the end of the stream. I'm only here for like another 20 minutes, guys. Come on. Man, this guy's all about just raising money on every stream.
Yes.
Can't do anything. Why is everything beating me?
Oh no.
Complete nonsense.
Oh no.
Complete nonsense. No. You never hit me with the first hit. I'm not doing anything. I wasn't doing anything.
Okay.
He's still hitting me in the corner. I haven't done anything yet. I'm just waiting. Wow, what a great match. That was really great. You really earned it. Unreal. Again, you didn't beat me.
All right, but thank you guys who were here.
That is such baby. You didn't beat me. All right. Thanks, 10-year-old.
Sad that this was such a low support stream. I mean, ridiculously low support. Absolutely tiny support.
Tiny support. It's a micro support.
Stream, and this sucks because I had a slow day earlier. This is really bad. So, hoping that this will turn around. But all right, guys.
I still hope that you guys had a good night, but I do hope that tomorrow things get back to normal. Because we didn't hit a single goal today. Not even close. We only got like 100 on the first stream and 50 on the second. That's awful.
You guys get needed back to normal tomorrow.
All right, so I hope that things turn around tomorrow. I hope this isn't some kind of a freaking pattern out of nowhere, because we've been doing really, really good recently.
Yeah.
So it is bizarre.
It is bizarre.
Oh my God, he's drinking wheelchair. Donations. Lance Catamaran did 19 gifted subs on Kick.
So this person is a random whale that has gifted hundreds, gifted 264 subs in lifetime of Kick. And just at the last second, he was stalling for 30 minutes at least to get there. So you'd think he'd be happy, right? Well, the Daily Wrap tells a different tale.
Is it a whale? It is a whale, because it has those whale-like teeth that filter things. It looks like combs.
Lance is Dr. Lexus's new alt account. And that makes sense because Dr. Lexus doesn't want to, have Triple P and Andy not like him anymore, so.
I will say this. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Tomorrow.
Oh, that was a during celebration eyebrow pick and look.
Say this. Okay.
Look. Pick, look.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Flare Obscure major stream.
Yeah.
All right. People have asked for this. Ever since I announced that
I have announced it.
Not be doing podcasts to do more gameplay.
Uh-huh.
Because people have been saying, Phil, you're not making enough progress in Flare Obscure. And then I did a side dungeon for a week. So tomorrow we're making major progress in Flare Obscure. Please be here and please support that.
Please
so that we can hit
support.
the goal. When we played Flare Obscure a couple days ago, we didn't hit the goal.
It's still going.
Nervous about tomorrow. I don't want to have several streams here where we're not hitting goals.
What?
They said, Phil, we contribute to you, but it always seems like it's a black hole. Because it always seems like no matter how much we contribute, you're always still having problems. You're always still in debt and nothing's getting better.
Yes.
I agree with you. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict.
That is definitely true. Yes, Rawfield. No, Rawfield did not add that music. That is the legitimate sound of the stream that was going on at the time.
Our stream today.
Let's
we
check.
really need to start making progress.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Let's see uh-oh. Are we going in live? We're live again?
Yeah, Nico, we're not near we're not near the end, but that's why I wanted to do a longer stream today. We really need to start making progress in the games I'm playing, and we've been playing so many at once, it's been very hard to make consistent progress in anything. So I wanted to do a major stream of this today with no podcast so we could get as far as we could. And now we're in the main story, Old Lumiere. We'll see how this goes. What are these giant swords? Why are there giant swords stabbing everything here? Weird.
All right. Show off a bit, Minoko.
What?
Just
show off a bit, Minoko.
What are this voice actor in for Minoko? I feel like I've heard him do something before.
Okay, anyways. I will play the daily wrap. Real quick, this is kind of interesting. I found this on the agriculture website. So, if you look at the date on this, this is August 24th of 2017. Someone predicts or thinks the guy who pondered that DSP may be whaling in mobile games a few pages back may have been onto something after his admission that he's playing 4 of them currently. This is the guy who has never shown any kind of restraint when it comes to impulsive purchases. I wouldn't be surprised if he's sinking money into all of them. This person was exactly right. Exactly right.
Verso said the heart is in the center of Old Lumiere, right?
What, do we break up into 2 groups now?
Right. Okay, Minoko, stop crying. We have to move.
Yes, sorry.
Okay, too boring. All right, night.
Thank you.
Let's go for the daily wrap. Okay, so it's 9 minutes. He's got to be happy at the goal, right?
What's up, everyone? Phil here, and welcome to the daily wrap for what was Monday, the 26th of May. It's $20. Started off insanely slow. I'm not even kidding you. We were like in the last half hour of the stream, and we only had like $20 of support.
Aww.
And then some people stepped up, and there was some good support. We got over 100, but we didn't hit the goal. And I'll be honest, that's disheartening because when we moved Blueprints from day streams to night streams, it was getting like no support at all. And I said, all right, because you guys are saying you want it back as a day stream, I will listen. I'll bring it back. So I did. And we've been hitting support goals since. And now all of a sudden today we didn't. Now it's not the end of the world because it's only, I mean, we had over $100. That's great. But still trying to hit these goals, I wanted to keep
talking directly about not like how to get the goal. Like, you know, we're going to hit a goal that you get a reward. Just saying how much money he himself made. And that's still great, guys, by the way.
That momentum going. I want to do DSP Tries It this Friday.
It's still great.
So we're going to have to keep it moving.
Great.
All right. So anyway, good stream, great progress. Didn't hit the goal, but it's not the end of the world because we still had great support. Then tonight, it was the Capcom Fighting Collection 2 rounds. They're trying to help me to learn Akuma. And sadly, by the end of the night, we only had like $50 of support.
What?
And then out of nowhere, someone on Kick dropped like 20 subs and we hit the goal. Now, I'm happy for that, and I'm very grateful for that.
But there's a problem with that.
But I don't want that every stream. I'm not looking at every stream someone comes out of nowhere and we hit a goal because of them. It should be everyone saying, oh, we like old school fighting games, and we're all going to come and chip in. And I know that I've been playing this a bit. I know I play it about twice a week now. That's not that much, you know, and the crowd was good. We had a good crowd who was engaged and excited for the stream. So I honestly don't know why the support was so low. We had, I'm not kidding, one super chat on YouTube and nothing else. $2.
So what?
What the hell happened? I don't know. Maybe people just couldn't make it because it was Memorial Day. I don't know. Maybe that's the reason also why the stream earlier today was slow. I don't know. But it was disheartening because I'm trying my best to actually entertain people. You know, I could be a tryhard and just pick my best characters and my best team and the grooves I know and just kick everyone's ass. I could be doing that.
I could be good at games if I want to. Right? Big up Potato Rave. Hope you're all right, brother.
And I'd be winning almost nonstop. Like, remember the first stream where I was just whooping everyone?
Yeah.
It would be just like that. But I feel like you guys want more challenge. You want to see me try new things, learn new things. That's more entertaining, right? So I'm trying my best.
Interesting. Rasmus says he literally did that once he started losing. But he couldn't do that.
And I'm sorry.
I could do that, even though I did do that too.
Like, I wish I knew what it was that people just weren't being supportive tonight. And thank you to the person, obviously, with the ginormous Hail Mary there, a ton of subs, but I don't want every stream to be like that. I'd much rather have it be that we're naturally hitting the goals. The thing was, for weeks, we've been good, and all of a sudden today, it was like 2 slow streams. What happened, right?
Yeah, what happened?
So what I'm hoping is that this is not a pattern. You know what I mean? I want to be hitting goals relatively consistently, but not every stream.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. I get it. Like with the Blueprint stream, what can you do? You're not going to do it all the time. With the Minecraft stream the other day, not the Minecraft stream the other day, the Clear Obscure stream the other day, same thing. But I can't be doing it every stream, and that's the problem. Already, out of the 4 streams we did this week, only 2 did I hit the goal, and we only hit the one tonight because of a Hail Mary.
Okay.
Okay? So tomorrow...
It makes sense. Okay, so let's see how the... hopefully it's not becoming a pattern. Let's check live. Shoot. Well, we'll get there. Lance Catamaran can save us again.
Oh,
Don't
Energizing
worry.
Start 3. Perfect. Okay. We need to do that because we hadn't done that for her. So she didn't have anything good equipped. Okay. Now, as for her abilities, we also got to change that because remember we equipped a whole bunch of new stuff.
Okay. I'm too bored. Okay, so let's go to, this is funny. So there was Philip had this Oompa Loompa character who said once before, if Philip gets over a certain amount, no, if he beats one of those games, Doom Eternal, not Doom Eternal.
Shit.
Doom Medieval Ages or whatever, Doom the Dark Ages, by a certain time, he would give him $100. Now, that didn't happen right away, and Philip was pissed, but it did happen in the night stream. Well, Oompa Loompa made another wager, let's say, or challenge, and he said if he wins whatever match in a row, he would pay him. Well, Philip did that, but Oompa Loompa still has not paid yet, so that's a problem. And Kino Casino joked about that on their stream last night.
Holding bitch, that's the easy to see. A's under enemy fire, everyone else.
No.
What happened? Dee. Phil gets no donations, it's easy to see. Phil is felted, no goals have been hit. Because of that withholding, bitch. That's the story of Oompa Loompa. Oompa Loompa came in there, and he promised Phil $60. If Phil...
He promised $60. Did he not pay him the 60?
If Phil could win 6 straight matches in Counter-Strike,
no,
I guess Phil won 10 straight matches, and then Oompa Loompa just ghosted.
Yeah.
Phil today is at $17 on his stream, right?
Oh, shoot.
And he's just like, sure, be nice if Oompa Loompa came by with the $60.
Yeah, Philip also said, I hope he's doing okay. I hope he's doing okay, Oompa Loompa, wherever he is. Yeah, hope you're doing okay, Oompa Loompa. Hope you're okay. Sure, it would be nice.
The slow days, like, we haven't seen him since. I sure hope everything's going okay.
Yeah.
like dent audits of his fucking
Hope
mail.
he's not dead.
Dent on it. That's funny.
Big up. I gotta get this laugh in
Fire
here.
everyone out.
There we go.
What happened?
Dee. Phil gets no donations, it's easy to see. Phil is felted, no goals have been hit. Because of that withholding, bitch. That's the story of Oompa Loompa. Oompa Loompa came in there. And he
I gotta get this laugh one more
Phil
time.
$60. If Phil...
Amazing. All right, here we
Ren,
go.
how you doing?
Ooh.
Because you're the first streamer I've ever watched. Love from the Bay Area. Well, much love to you. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Okay.
Much love to you. Can you support? Words don't mean much, bitch. What's wrong with you? Oh God, this is the fucking worst, man. I can handle so little gameplay these days. I feel like everyone's like that. That's why his viewership's so fucking low. We got 147 viewers right now. Man, doing awesome, Philip. Very entertaining. Now let's go back in time a little bit. Some prepared clips for you here. So, this was amazing, okay? So this was not only a year ago, so not ancient history, but I forgot how awesome this was. I was looking for a sound clip for a King of the Ring song, and I found this, and this is amazing. It's just amazing. Iwamoto the House says, hope you didn't spend my money somewhere else, Oompa Loompa, huh?
And here's another one. This guy makes fun of me. Let's skip his stupid intro. He makes fun of me for my review of cup noodles.
This is so insane.
If you're not aware, when I was playing Final Fantasy 15 many years ago, so this was like 6-7 years ago when it first came out, it was a new release, they had cup noodles in the game, okay, as a product placement advertisement. So I decided that I was going to actually do a cup noodles DSP Tries It, back when I used to do DSP Tries It, which was like a taste test show, but also other products. It was entertaining because, you know, it wasn't...
I did watch it, Nick Jammies. I did watch it. I already told Street Panda. I watched it, and I appreciate the lore. The ALT lore was very funny. The true depiction was not appreciated, but it was very funny. So all can be swept under the rug if it's funny, and it definitely was. So there we go. All that is very true, by the way. Very true lore story there from me.
Because I felt I wanted to scoop the broth and taste the broth with the spoon. But I think I didn't grab a fork to actually like fork the noodles with. So the biggest criticism I got during it was that basically I kept using a spoon to try to eat noodles, and the noodles were like...
Okay, Street Panda, this is so fucked up for me to do right now, but I'm just saying, you know, it's like a pressure commission one day if you ever have time. This one idea, because I said it on the Tractor Beam as well last week. I love your fucking serious pictures. I would love for you to do a serious moment picture, like leaving Panda with a pill or something, but like make it super sad. You know what I mean? Like do ones like that are like super sad and serious, like fucked up shit he's done. Because you got obviously you can do whatever the fuck you want, but I think that would be so awesome. Because I fucking love Street Panda's art. I have 2 pieces of his art in my fucking room right now. I'm just saying, I'll be the customer. I'll be buying it if you made something like that. Like the panda sad with the pill, cat crying downstairs. You know what I mean? Sad jerk off. But don't make it nasty. Like I'm not as into the Meat Canyon vibe. I'm more into the Street Panda's serious work, you know? But, you know,
like
to each their own, obviously. Jasper getting declawed. A sad cat with no... That's kind of too sad, though, isn't it? A guy with long hair. That's kind of depressing. Don't do that one. Crying to Jaha. Yeah, see?
Or whatever. All right? But that was it. Like, so somehow it became legendary. Everyone making fun of me for eating cup noodles or something. I'm like, okay. I don't know what you're really making fun of me for. All right? But, all right, let's see.
With a brand new DSL Tries It. Okay? Now, for those of you that don't know, DSL Tries It is a series where I basically eat things and put adverts on the videos so I get paid for eating, basically.
Yes.
Excuse me. Anyway, so, what you can expect from this sort of video is shaky camera work, and my hand will feature heavily because I point at things on screen because, well, my viewers are quite stupid and they don't know what I'm talking to. So if I say I'm trying this and I don't point at it, they won't know.
That's true.
He's having a problem with me pointing at things in a video.
He's not having a problem with it. He's making fun of it, Philip.
He thinks that's bad, that I pointed at something in a video.
Would
you prefer to just stare at the noodles on the counter with nothing? Yes. But this guy actually has a problem.
It's not a
with
problem,
me pointing
Philip.
at things in a video. That's his criticism. And shaky cam, well, yeah, because I'm using my hand to film. I did have...
Whose fault is that, Philip? And it's not exactly... What a god of comedy here, by the way. Definitely understands comedy.
On a tripod filming me for the third-person segment.
He has a problem with that?
And you notice he keeps going with his nose? That's because I have post-nasal drip. And when I eat, my post-nasal drip tends to kick in.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like humidity or heat or cold.
Yeah, humidity when you eat food. Oh, yeah. How's that pizza? It's okay, but it's pretty humid, actually.
But when I start to...
Because that makes a lot of sense.
Eat, my post-nasal drip kicks in. Snort. Let me tell you guys something, all right? And I'm not trying to get sympathy or whatever. It's not nice. Every time I eat a meal, I've got snot dripping down the back of my throat. So I can't fully enjoy meals like other people do, because every single time I try to eat, I have to deal with that. And I have to be clearing my throat and blowing my nose. Half the time when my wife makes dinner, I have to have tissues at the table. So when I'm eating, I can blow my nose to taste the food. Okay? But people think it's funny. Oh, that's funny. No, it's a medical condition. It's not funny. It's something I've had to deal with my whole life. It's not funny to make fun of someone for having a medical condition. It's something that's been prevalent in my videos for 15 years because I've always had it. I don't know why people think it's funny to make fun of someone for having a medical problem, right? If this guy had, I don't know, a chronic cough because he had a problem with his lungs or a problem with his throat, would I make fun of him for chronically coughing? It's a thing I can't solve. I've been to doctors for it. There's no solution for it. It just happens. I've had it my whole life. It's hereditary. My dad has it too. Oh, make fun of me because I have to do this in my video so that I don't have snot pouring down everywhere in my respiratory system. Oh, you're really funny. You know, good on you that you don't have medical problems for people to make fun of. But make fun of me because, again, I'm a YouTuber who makes videos that are popular. I make money and a living doing it. So make fun of my medical shortcomings because I'm the target. But God forbid the camera ever turn towards you. Because I'd probably find way more funny to make fun of on you than you ever did with me.
Fuck you.
Try that one again, Philip?
I'd probably find way more funny to make fun of on you than you ever did with me.
Fuck you.
Anyway, let's continue. This guy's hilarious.
Snot! It's dripping down! When I eat food, I have to have tissues next to me. I have to be clean. And yes, I could go to the doctor at any time and get regularly prescribed medication for this. But do you think that's easy with my schedule? Huh? Even if that was the case, people make fun of other people's afflictions and lifestyle in parody content. That's kind of how it works, but I guess we're ignoring that. Ikiro says, it's not funny! I have a condition! Guy Incognito says the man who eats like an alien. Yeah, all of this is funny. Everything he did is wrong, but this entire video is just him coping with people making fun of everything he does like an alien.
So far. So I can't point at things. That's not allowed. And God forbid I have a medical problem. Okay, let's continue. What other ingenious things he'll come up with to criticize?
Okay, so far he's doing great.
For those of you watching, I'm trying this. It's about $10 million, okay? So basically, Square...
Anyone having fun yet? Anyone laughing?
Yeah! We are loving it!
Me! Do I do this in my DSP tries it? Do I shove my fingers into the raw food that's not cooked? What is he doing?
This is the best.
Annex are saying
so
that this is worth $10 million. Yes. Yeah, $10 million for powder.
Did he just say art? What does he think? He's Popeye?
Philip, this is tough, okay? I'm going to try to speak slowly so you understand this. He's making fun of how your laugh sounds, okay? So, if you say he sounds like Popeye, you're kind of saying like you sound like Popeye because he's making fun of your laugh in a comedic fashion. I know it's tough to keep up. Try your best though, brother. We'll get there.
He thinks I sound like Popeye? There's this stupid meme that my laugh sounds like ack, ack, ack. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when I laugh, do I say ack, 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 ack? No, I don't. I say, or, you know, or little things like...
I love the performatory goat. That's my favorite one.
I so, or, you know, or little things like that. It depends on what's going on in the game. But,
you know, things like that. Like, that's a normal thing to do.
I never say ack, ack, ack. I've never said it once ever.
It's not fucking cocaine, okay? So, anyway, I digress. Excuse me. So, now we have to pour the boiling water into this.
I'm laughing now because what you could tell, all he did is he tried to take my mannerisms and shove them in to act like it's funny. Just because you're...
Hold on a minute, Philip. You cannot be serious. You think he's doing that? What? I never thought about it that way. He's using Philip's mannerisms to make it be funny. Hold on a minute. Hold on. This cannot be real. He's adding here, doing his mannerisms?
All he did is he tried to take my mannerisms and shove them in to act like it's funny. Just because you're impersonating someone's speech or mannerisms doesn't mean it's funny.
Oh my God.
He hasn't done a single thing insightful or funny yet.
Oh.
Okay.
He's just repeating things that I say. It doesn't have any sense to it. Like if I said that, it doesn't actually explain it because I'm doing something where something's not explained.
Okay.
He literally just said it is explained. There's a line on it that says fill level. Okay. But they don't explain what the fill level is. But it did. It's on the cup. So taking something I said as a mannerism and interjecting it into this is not funny. It just makes you stupid. All you're doing is repeating what I've said out of context from what I would actually say it.
Oh. Masterful debunk, King. Totally debunked him. He's felt it. Trust me.
I don't think this guy actually understands the concept of parody. I don't think he understands it at all. All you're doing is repeating a saying that I say. That's not parody.
Joke's on you, Mr. Extravagant.
So, as we can see now, the hot water's in, and it's become less of a powder, okay? So, we're, as you can see, that does not look appetizing.
No.
Basically, this is just like I guess, student food for those idiots that instead of getting a full-time adult job and full-time adult house, they actually think that education is key. Well, you're a fucking idiot, because look what you're eating. Well, I'm getting paid thousands of dollars from Patreons and eating lobster and steak.
Yes.
Do you see? I mean, do you see where it all stirs from? I mean, he just revealed it right there.
No.
Absolutely. He absolutely is saying, oh, you see, Phil's rich because he has all this money because he makes YouTube videos and he doesn't deserve it. He's an asshole. So that
he didn't say that part, sir.
There you go. This is incredibly similar.
What?
This is just this.
Where'd that come from? There you go. What?
There you go. This is incredibly similar.
What?
This is just this running pattern that I've seen over the years.
Yeah, please.
The people who dislike me the most are the people who secretly are the most jealous. It's true. This guy's insanely jealous that I'm able to make YouTube videos and make a living doing it. So he makes a video like this trying to make fun of me. He makes fun of my medical condition. He makes fun of my mannerisms of what I say. He hasn't done a single thing funny yet. People became so fucking jealous and just angry.
Look at this.
Look. Again, there's the Popeye laugh, because I laugh like Popeye, apparently. Okay.
Look at this. Yes. The noodles, they look like little dicks. I'm not even kidding. they look like little dicks. Like, yes.
I like that Ludacris got the perfect. I'm not even kidding. Because DSP would definitely say that. I'm not even kidding. Perfect.
Like, they look like little dicks. I'm not even kidding. they look like little dicks. Like, yes. Yes. Here's a giant jar of a pot dicks. Yes.
Philip, careful here, buddy. Careful here, buddy. We're going to say we don't make dick jokes, sir? Are we really going to say that? Philip? Are we really going to say we don't make dick jokes? Perfect, Philip. Nailed it. Yeah. Oh, okay. No. Oh, nice change, Philip. Nailed it. He changed, guys. He changed to a different one. Oh, he went back. Oh, this is some good live memeing.
Ladies and gentlemen, I made DSP Tries It for about 10 years.
I make scat jokes, you dunce, not dick jokes.
It started back when I was vlogging, and I retired it like maybe 5 years ago or so.
Yeah.
Okay, officially. I bring it back every once in a while. Can you tell me once, ever, in the history of DSP Tries It,
I can do that
I said that the food that I was about to eat looked like a bunch of dicks? I'm not offended or anything, but the thing is, that is the average intelligence level of the person that doesn't like me. Do you understand? That's the intelligence level. That was not insightful. That was not funny. That was not even a criticism. It was just, let's take mannerisms that Phil says and repeat them. Let's make fun of a medical condition he legitimately has had his whole life, he hates having. He can't even enjoy food with it, but let's make fun of him for it because, you know, he's an easy target. Let's be jealous that essentially he makes money making videos, right? And then let's throw in random shit that literally he doesn't do, but let's act like he does it and misrepresent him.
Have you ever seen Saturday Night Live, sir, or any other, you know, impressions? That's what people do. I'm not sure.
It's the average level of the person who doesn't like me on the internet.
Ah, yes.
Do you see why I don't really care about the shit that they say and do and I ignored them? Like, I'm not kidding. Those are the first time I've ever seen those 2 videos. I don't watch that kind of stuff. There's a good reason I don't. Because there's nothing valid to that at all. That was a complete waste of everyone's fucking time. It had nothing valid to say. It had nothing to add. It had no real criticism of anything. It was just repeat things for the sake of recognizing a meme and making fun of someone we don't like. That's the difference. It's not criticism, it's memeability. And memeability is stupid. It's the most brain-dead, mouth-drooling level of recognition you can get. It's a meme that Phil says this. It's a meme that Phil might, or snort because he has post-nasal drip. Phil says dicks a lot in his videos.
Hang on, I believe Philip is begging as we speak right now.
This... So this is a survivor of Old Lumiere. I'm being told this old key is from the very beginning of the game. The intro...
Never mind. Too boring. I'm being told.
That's dumb memes. You know what I'm saying? That's not funny. That's not intelligent. That's stupid. If you made that video, you're stupid. If you watch that video...
If you made that video, you're stupid. Thank you. Yeah, if you cool guys are making fun of me, you're stupid. If you laugh at those guys making fun of me, you're stupid. Got him,
You thought it was funny? You're stupid. And you need to realize that. You need to look in the mirror and say, what the fuck am I watching and laughing at?
Thank you, Mr. Stupid One.
Tons of things on this planet that are insightful and meaningful. There's tons of criticisms of me on the internet that are way better than that. But we watched some of them. Duh, like how stupid can you be? I got paid for your stupidity. For your failed troll attempt, I made money. I would actually argue...
You're so fucking tilted by this video.
This is how you don't play... video that we watched, what was it, last year, of Metal Gear Solid 2 was way better than what we just watched. Way better. And, you know, I don't like Evil AJ, but at least that video had valid things to say, and I can laugh at that and say, wow, my gameplay back then was trash. My gameplay was terrible. I was rushing through the game. It was a joke, but man, I can understand why people who liked the game didn't like me, and why This Is How You Don't Play of this style could exist. And I'm sure there's tons of that. For example, I've heard that there's really popular This Is How You Don't Plays of me playing FromSoft games back in the day when I didn't get those. I totally get that. I will actually go out of my way and give Evil AJ and the people who made those more intelligent videos some credit. Because now that I've seen the worst out there, you can compare that with stuff that actually had merit. And I will give credit to those who made This Is How You Don't Plays that were good. That was actually good stuff. That shit we just watched for the last 25 minutes was complete trash. There was nothing to be said. There was no valid criticism.
There doesn't need to be valid criticism in a parody video, sir. I'm not sure why you always think that, but sometimes people just make fun of other people by imitating them for the fun of it.
Nonsense for morons with just no intelligence level at all.
Definitely.
And that is the level of the person on the internet that doesn't like me, and that's what I'm dealing with on a daily basis. It's no wonder. Really, it's no fucking wonder, right? At all. That this is the situation that I face with.
Why is that not true with anyone else then?
Us people with intelligent brains, brains that work, that are hinged properly, right? We're screwed in correctly. What's hilarious is that Tractor D guy literally just started insulting and then says, I'm not supporting anymore. So fuck him. He's banned for good.
Yeah,
he ain't coming back.
Don't support, get the fuck out.
He's an asshole.
Yeah.
He fucking comes in here and he starts saying toxic stuff about Derek, and he starts insulting me. He can go fuck
this is pre-Derek banning. Let's check in on Derek's comments. Hi, Phil. I can finally use my own bits and put my cheer on stream. Mom finally let me get bits. I like SummerSlam. My question is, do you ever smell your shoe before you put it on or after you take it off at the end of the day? It's what I do after school to see how clean they are. LOL. Anything else, Philip? You want to talk about Derek? Very important member of the chat.
Yourself. Take all your fucking memberships with you, too.
I know that's not actually Derek. This is a Derek. I've seen now. Derek Loves Lemur. I believe he was Derek Loves Lemurs, correct? But anyways, it's funny.
Asshole. Seriously, you're a fucking piece of shit. You're going to come in here and be toxic to everyone?
Good Lord, anyways.
Contributed? Fuck off. No one needs you here, all right?
All right.
But what's hilarious is how much you want to bet that's probably one of these kind of people. How much do you want to bet he was one of them, making those shit videos, and now he's upset because he just got exposed for being a fucking hack on the internet. So now
I don't think Mr. Ludacris is upset.
Upset about it and shit. You're a fucking moron. Banned.
All right, well, let's go back to modern times and live DSP. Let's check out the YouTube chat. Okay, well, that seems to be popping off. Things are going well with the 148 viewers now. Really enjoying the playthrough. The chat is very lively right now.
Died from burn.
Nightbot is talking about all kinds of stuff, like the best way to support, pledging to Patreon, supporting the channel to become a member. A lot of different... Oh, God, and I'll show you now. Here's an update. We have... Here's an update to the YouTube chat. We have every single thing Nightbot says is a way to support. We have leave a tip. Oh, my God, another... Oh, my God. We got another one. Okay, hold on. Here. I promise I'm not making it up. The truth is better than any joke. Here we go. We have a great way to support my streams is to leave a tip. We have pledging to my Patreon. It's a great way to support the channel. Support this channel by becoming a member. Apollo says she's good on her own anyway. Then we have Nightbot again saying, use this link to allow gifted memberships so that you can get one. And then we have, check out my DSP Reacts channel. Very chill and fun. So Philip said he didn't say food on DSP Tries It looks like penises. Now, unfortunately, I don't have an example of that. But I do have an example of him saying something else looks like a penis. Let's just check in on that and see if it's funny and cool and not something worth making fun of. Let's just see.
Looks like a dick.
Oh.
Oh, it's not the dick. It's the umbilical cord. Ew.
Uh-huh. What else, Philip?
It's disgusting. The umbilical cord. Oh, it's not the dick. It's the umbilical cord.
Philip thought,
like a dick.
Philip thought that pig was packing some heat, man.
Remember, slow and steady wins the race.
Ugh.
Let's see.
Class and getting at least 8 hours rest.
What the hell does that have to do with music class? Yes. Be well fed for music class. Alright, here we go. It's getting harder, so.
Let's see if he can do this real quick. Geography lessons are the best, but... This sucks. Okay, next up, my showcase here of funny stuff before we get out of here today. Someone asked Philip, the question from this Ask the King is, what are the differences or things you miss about living with someone? Okay? Now, think about yourself when you live with someone that you love and you know, boyfriend, girlfriend situation, not married, but what you break up and one of them moves out. What are some things you might miss? You know, just mentally think about your answer, right? I might say something like, it's fun to have someone to do stuff with. It's fun to share gaming with, share games with each other. Because if you're a gamer like Philip is, might be fun to, always have a companion, okay? Well, let's see how Philip answers this one.
Her first question is, since you have time to readjust to, since you've had time, to readjust to being, living alone and being single, do you ever miss living with someone, and what do you miss the most? I'm not talking about like personal stuff of your relationship, but maybe the general benefits of living with someone else. I know you said it doesn't bother you to live alone, but you lived with your ex for a couple of years, so you had time with both. No, it's true. Listen, there's positives and negatives to both living alone or living with someone, all right?
Uh-huh.
Well, for me, the biggest things that are negatives right now, all right, is number one, I'm responsible for everything. I have no one to lean on, no one to help me with everything. I'm talking finances.
Yay! First thing mentioned is money. What else?
Chores.
food, money, and chores. What's coming up next?
You know, basically everything around the house is me, me, me. And it was one thing when I lived in Connecticut and I had this small condo and it wasn't a big deal. I have a big house, you know. So to remember.
Okay. Apologize for this. Apologize, but you know I gotta do it here.
You have done that yourself.
Uh-huh. Who chose to buy the house, Philip?
Oh, I gotta clean. I gotta water the plants. I gotta wash the clothes.
Clean, water the plants, and wash the clothes. How will you survive, Philip?
I gotta do this. I gotta pay all the bills. I gotta do that.
Pay all the bills.
You know, it's just constant every day behind the scenes when I'm not streaming or I'm not working. There's shit to do.
Being an adult.
In particular, the one thing, honestly, that's changed the most is cooking and meals. Because the way it used to work was I would be streaming, and then when I ended my first stream, dinner would be ready. You know, my ex would cook for us, and she was a good cook. So we'd go and eat together our dinner and clean up together. So, you know, there would be an hour of prep and everything and cooking in the kitchen. And then as soon as I was done with stream, boom, could eat and clean up. And I actually had some time between streams to relax. Not anymore. So I'll give you some perspective.
Oh, please. Please.
Right now I'm streaming Ask the King. As soon as I'm done streaming Ask the King, I have to upload these videos and put timestamps during all the questions and stuff during the show, which takes a while. It takes like a half an hour or longer. Then I got to upload more videos to DSP Gaming. Then when I'm finally done with all that, I have to run downstairs. I'm making pasta for dinner tonight. So I have to boil the water, which takes like 15 minutes. Then I have to cook the pasta, which takes like 15 minutes. Then I have to...
First, I gotta boil the water. Then I gotta throw the pasta in there. So there's 2 hours gone. Now what?
Do the sauce and combine it and everything. So you're talking about 45 minutes of prep before I even get to eat. Then
45! Hell yeah! You know you could do those at the same time. I'm no Gordon Ramsay myself, but you know you could do those at the same time.
Gotta eat quick.
What's he do? Okay, first step. Water boiling. And then he just stares at the water until it starts boiling. Okay, step 2. Throw noodles in water. Okay, I'll wait for this. Hold on. Okay, noodles are done. Next step, get the sauce ready. Okay, well, I'll do this. Hang on. Let me get my sauce. Open up the sauce.
I gotta clean up, so I gotta wash dishes. I gotta put everything away. Then I gotta fucking get everything together for the second stream. And that's, you know, a matter of like 2 hours. So it's like this. My days, I'm bouncing boom, boom, boom from thing to thing to thing. While it used to be I had at least a little bit of kind of time, relaxation time and stuff in between because the responsibilities were shared. That's really one of the biggest negatives, okay?
What's next?
It is what it is, you know. Living together versus being single. I mean, there's other benefits too because I'm single.
Yeah, what else?
I am the master of my destiny 100%. It's not like, you know, I have someone living with me who needs to be asleep at this certain time, and needs to be awake at this certain time, and needs the car at this certain time.
Yeah.
You know, anytime I have freedom to stream as late as I want, I have the freedom to do stuff. Now, keep in mind, I have to keep that within my own limitations. When I live with my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend...
He's saying like the most level 1 adult behavior, like human behavior. I can do whatever I want. I can stay up all night if I want to, drive wherever I want to. Like, all right.
It was more about, okay, well, we have plans to do stuff outside of when I'm streaming, so I have to limit myself so we have time to do that stuff. Versus now, it's like, now I have to be more careful that I don't talk too long or stream too long and hurt my voice or not get enough rest, and now I'm all, you know, tired or whatever for my own health purposes. So it's different. It's, you know, definitely a different kind of a situation there.
Amazing. Everything is a struggle.
Okay. Next question. Do you agree that console...
Okay, thanks, fuck. Big Dog, or Dogs, who says, I believe I've earned my master's in DSP. This is a clear sign of a sheltered childhood and no true friends to call him out on his behavior. This is the reason he moved, so his parents couldn't call him out anymore. I mean, there's something to that, right? I mean, your friends are very important in shaping who we are, right? And, you know, telling us what's stupid, what's not stupid. We learn from our friends making fun of us or saying that's cool or getting positive reactions from people, right? But Philip didn't have that ever. So now he's just, everything he does, he thinks is right.
Of it, Tanner? Maybe this is the real version of the Mandarin. We're going into it like a...
He's having a lot of fun, so you definitely want to start donating, guys. Oh, falling asleep already, Philip?
Yeah, it is the same manor, huh? This is a different person. This is a woman, it looks like. The other manor has a man. Weird.
I knew you'd open the door for her.
Okay, let's see.
Renoir.
Renoir.
This was your plan.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What is going on here?
Whoa. Hold on. Whoa. All right, we'll hold out. Big ups Fluffy Flapjack, who says, do you think if DSP got a caricature at the fair, he'd get mad at the artist? Oh, that'd be a good bit. You know those characters now, it's like the new thing is to make you as ugly as possible or like over-accentuate things? We should get someone to do a DSP one. That would be funny. Big ups Fluffy Flapjack. And Robert Williams says, are you telling me this is satire? I'm confused. That was amazing. So here's what he's doing, guys. He's putting in my mannerisms to make it funny. But that's not a joke.
Why do you refuse to
Caricature,
see I am
sorry.
doing this for us? Yet you insist on rushing toward death.
Okay.
You're trying to stop the wrong cycle. You're doing
All right, I'll do something risky. We'll watch until a bag. But we have 15-minute limit on it. I'm not going until a bag. But we will watch until we get a bag, and then we got to get out of here.
Easier to betray us if I'm the villain.
Let's suffer.
So move. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
15-minute limit, though, obviously. We can't kill ourselves. I'm not ready to die today. Not yet.
Have you?
I want to see my unk ears.
Son. That's his dad.
Sorry we're late. We were busy doing a bit of reading. Were you planning on sharing that this man, the man who murdered our team, is your father?
Yeah, if he falls asleep, we get out too. That's good.
Family is...
All right, there's 3 conditions we leave.
My favorite topic.
He says John Stamos or Tom Cruise. He does a bag. He falls asleep, or he gets out of his chair. All 5 of those conditions.
I'd really like for you all to
I just name a million conditions since something's gonna happen.
Fighting Renoir. Okay. Cool. We got a different team composition, which is fine, I guess.
Cool. This is fun.
Forced us to this point.
No Temple Gaming Guru, we did not hit it today. Oops.
Finesse and grace. From fire.
She's already at 9. Holy crap, she can do hell.
Do it, Philip.
Let's carve a path.
Yeah, so someone said earlier, I saw that. He's so over leveled because he does every single side content ever. But we're having a lot of fun, obviously.
She won't help you this time.
Pedals?
Pedals?
What the hell are those?
Pedals?
Who's got a gradient attack already? And he killed them all. He killed them all with the attack. We got a Mellow Room level 10. Again, it's going to be way
All
low
right, here we go. Big chance right here. Big chance. Come on.
All right.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right,
Easy peasy
guys.
because we're over leveled for this part, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. All right, guys.
By the way, I got a tip, but I haven't had a chance to check it out because we've been in the middle of all this story. Once we get out of this story segment, I'll I'll shout this out. How was that?
Yeah, is this generous or not generous? I'm thinking generous.
Everyone
would be my
all right?
prediction. But he'll probably beg after the tip, though. Don't worry. Then we can get out of here. But he will notice that one video. He wants to risk his whole career on this. I'll play that too.
Oh, he killed the other guy. Why did he do that? Why did he kill that Gestalt? What a dick.
What a dick, dude.
Loco's broken.
No go.
Why can't you accept who you are?
Alicia move? Who's Alicia? Uh-oh.
Alicia move? Who's Alicia move? Huh?
The door's opening.
This is the worst, man. We are all dying here watching this.
I guess we're gonna get some big plot right now.
All right, big plot coming in. Let's get some plot. Come on.
It's like a zombie.
Someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed today.
What is that?
Looks like it's about to start heating up.
Will you tell me your name?
Can't talk. What happened?
Can't talk. Yeah. What other movie quotes can we stuff in here? I'll have what she's having. Spoiler alert, Snipe draws near says this is a huge twist of the entire game. You don't want to get spoiled, stop watching.
We're done. Where did it go? No. Alicia.
Oh, he did say big plot. You're right, Mr. Extravagant. We did get the big plot warning.
Why doesn't it just tell them? Just tell them what's going on.
Yeah.
Seriously, why keep them in the dark? Just explain everything.
It's a fucking game. Why don't you just say the entire thing? Just do it. What's going on here? Just say everything.
Tell them what's happening.
Just tell me what's happening. Tell me the end. Why am I still playing?
Sorry. Thank you, mon ami.
Tell me what's
So what
happening
new ability
now.
Did he get? Can we go through the coral now? I hope. Right? I hope.
Care to explain?
So who's the foot lady? Is that her? Bob Starsky warned me about
I don't
this.
think of him as my father.
Bob Starsky was extremely excited about that.
Why didn't you just tell us?
Because it's private. And it's painful and it's none of your business. I cut ties with him decades ago.
Lying by omission is still lying.
I've told you everything you need to know.
I'd rather make that
I think,
determination
we're getting a
for
lot
myself.
of spoilers, but I mean,
we can
is anyone really
all
paying
understand where
attention to
each
what's
other's
happening on the
coming from,
screen?
right?
I think you're
No.
fine to play yourself.
He
should
hasn't
tell you
seen us
everything.
wrong yet.
Why would he not just
We're a
explain?
team now.
Like he's using you.
Won't get very far if we don't trust each other.
Nah, he's definitely using them.
Family's complicated.
Why didn't he just say everything? Just say the point. Yep, later, Dark Wolf. Later, anybody that doesn't want to get spoiled. I don't blame you. We have 10 minutes left on the challenge before I am out. Will we make it?
Oh.
We'll be back
so
tomorrow.
wait a
though.
minute.
Uh-oh.
Those are like caskets for gestalts. I didn't understand. We've seen those in the environment. It looks like a vase with like the hair coming out. But I thought it was a decoration. No, that's a gestalt coffin. Holy crap. So every time we've seen one of those, it's been a dead gestalt, and it doesn't hit until right now?
Oh, my
Damn.
God.
'Cause we've seen a bunch of those in the environment.
stripping off. The stories say that Gestrels reincarnate.
Not gestalts, gestrels. What do I call them gestalts for? They're gestrels. Yeah.
Gestalt.
Can you bring Noko back?
Gestalt.
Partially.
Gestral is the feminine version. Gestalt is the masculine version.
Back to life.
That's a gestalt. Gestrals and
not
gestalts.
all of Noko will return.
Ah.
It will be
Gestral.
a different Noko. The one you knew.
Whenever he
It's
has those
calm.
statements like that, where he says like, you know what he says things like, oh God, 900 viewers. He must be getting viewbotted. Good point, Mr. Extravagant. 900 viewers right now, so that's viewbots, 100%. His chat's not even fucking moving. Minimum wage says 900 non-chatting viewers. Yeah. His chat is not moving. Look at the kick chat.
All for naught.
But whenever he says one of those like wrap up things, whenever he says one of those wrap up things, you just know it's what he saw from the guide or on Twitter. He's like, oh, so those things we've been seeing the whole time, that means they were dead people inside of those things. Oh, and like, okay, you know right away.
58 and their journals.
So that's how you... I wasn't hiding it. If that's what you're implying. It's a dead end.
This guy, yeah, we don't know who this is either.
Yeah, this guy. Wonder who this could be.
Excuse me. Is it true?
That's a face only a mother could love.
Do you need something from the Axons?
The curator.
Curator. The curator.
Do you need their hearts?
Look.
He's a content curator like Philip.
He needs.
Remember how long how quickly that? Remember how long that lasted? Like a week. The curator.
The only source.
I'm somewhat of a curator myself.
Yes. Like I said, that's a dead end. It's impossible.
Why? What are Axons?
They're massive creatures living on islands around the monolith. They're much stronger and much more dangerous than Nevrons.
So a new enemy type?
I can't die, and I still couldn't take them down.
Yet we found the corpse of one in Old Lumiere, so it's possible.
I don't know how that one died. But I'm telling you, listen to me, please. Our chances of taking them down without you not dying are close to zero.
Close, but not zero. Death is coming either way. And as expeditioners, if we die fighting.
Wonderful pep talk.
I know.
5 Desert Island movies?
She's becoming like the de facto leader of the group now.
Depends on my mood. No, 5 Desert Island movies. I think that's pretty easy. Hold on, let me collect my thoughts here. So one would be.
If we're going to fight the Axons, then let's be smart about it.
What do you mean?
I've had a few rough encounters with the Axons.
Hold on, let me
there are
think
3
about it.
located on islands around the monolith, and we need at least 2 hearts to get enough chroma. One lives on a mountain too high for us to
Gushing
reach,
Granny's
so that one's
4.
out.
That
We
no,
should
that
start
doesn't need
with
to
the
make
one
it.
to the west of the monolith. It's already been weakened by
Trying to
previous
think.
expeditions, right?
I would say.
Yeah, good idea. Maximize our chances.
Comedy style. Okay, I think I got it.
Embrace the challenge and pick the one in the east.
Okay, so I would say 7, the movie 7, Last Unicorn as my kind of childhood pick. 40-Year-Old Virgin would probably be my comedy pick. 40-Year-Old Virgin is one of the best of that era. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, probably. A lot of good memories with that film. Dad pick as well. My dad likes that movie. Watched that movie many times with my dad. I'd probably pick that. I think that's 5, right? Oh, hold on. Let's see what this is.
Talk about. So we'll probably do that. But, okay. So, I received a $16 tip.
Oh, that's it.
And I apologize it took so long to shout this out because you saw how long that story segment was. From Expedition 42, We did it. We found the perfect Italian pizza. It was only pineapple toppings.
Oh my God! Please, that joke was worth way more than $16. Come on!
Perfect Italian pizza. It was only pineapple toppings. Yes, in Italy, where the pineapples thrive. Well, thank you for that. That is our first tip of the day.
Oh, please. You kill me.
I appreciate that very much. Let's get that on the leaderboard.
I'm gonna die. Oh, God.
Expedition 42.
Okay, here comes a bag, though. We can get out of here now.
So now we're at $24 of support so far today. Okay. Thank you. And again, guys, if you like RPGs, if you're happy that I'm giving this game extra time today to make progress in the story, please support the stream. Let's get some support rolling. Let's let this be the beginning of some momentum, okay?
Yay! Okay, here's my final list of 5. Last Unicorn, 40-Year-Old Virgin, Last Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, 7, and Closer. Closer is amazing movie if you haven't seen it. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen that movie. It's one of my faves. It's a beautiful film. Check it out if you haven't. Anyways, the big SEG has been completed. We are out of here, and we'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Hope you had a meaningful time. Tomorrow there's an actual podcast, but you're all legends. Thanks for chilling, everybody. See you next time. Bye.